here. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I just realized I don't have Venti in here. Let me fix that. I knew it felt quiet. Well, it actually didn't feel quiet because I had music playing.
Trust me, I noticed.
Yeah, of course you noticed. But you didn't say anything, so... there we go. Boom. Venti.
I couldn't have my pre-session talk with Venti.
I mean, it's kind of hard to have a pre-session talk when you're muted. Alright. So, last we left off, the four of you traveled through the Underdark and located a temple dedicated to Akir, the son of the god of war. You stood before this temple, and first you failed to infiltrate it. Then you succeeded, utilizing trench warfare tactics to time out the skeletons trying to kill you. You then entered into the temple and activated the first trial, whereupon you saw 9 different summoning circles appear, but only one of them summoned something or someone, as a devil, an archdevil by the name of Kiana, pulled herself through. An archdevil that Todd recognized as the original archdevil of the Circle of Treachery. She spoke with you, made a deal with Hellebore, and by that I mean agreed to gift Hellebore some of her power as a thank you for you guys freeing her. And then she left. And as soon as she left, a key was dropped at the base of the statue of Akir in the center of the temple. There are 3 locked doors within the room. What do you do?
Die.
Understandable.
Muted this whole fucking time.
Weren't-
I'm furious.
Weren't we gonna try the key on a certain door? Wasn't it in the exact same order or the opposite order that we did last time?
I think we were going to try to do it in like the same order, like right, left, middle.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I will just note though, Hellebore right now, like after the devil disappears and they're hopefully alone in this room, like you can see a complete mood change from before. Hellebore, of course, before was her usual anxiety-ridden self. Determined to help you guys, but, you know, nervous as fuck about it, obviously worried, on edge. Right now, she kind of has her hands just extended, looking at them in complete awe. And for the first time that you guys have ever seen, and you honestly probably can't help but wonder if it's the first time ever, she looks proud of something that she has done. Like there is an actual air of confidence as she just kind of smiles, looking up to you guys excitedly. Oh my gosh! Guys! I think I did that! Like with my own magic, I think I did that! Like an archdevil in a seal that was probably put there by a god? Guys! I like just dispelled that! That's crazy!
Okay, since no one else is speaking, Irene. Irene will.
I woke up like an hour ago. I'm still like
Sorry,
contemplating my existence right now.
I'm running around cleaning and finishing up chores right now, so
Oh,
I've
awesome.
been muting a lot because we know what happened last session. Um, Rain will taking a moment to just kind of process everything that just happened with the Archdevil. Rain will kind of walk forward and put a hand on Helipor's shoulder. Smile slowly growing as he just says, "That was one of the coolest things I've ever seen anyone do. And I've seen a lot, Heliport. How'd you manage that? Was it just like, did you do like training somehow? Or like, I, did you just know? Explain your process to me."
Halvor looks absolutely fucking honored. Like her eyes grow so big, and like she's basically like just vibrating in place at this point. Um, I I don't know. No. I've never like trained for it or anything. Like it just I don't know. It just happened. It's the same thing that I always did, but like, well, better than usual. I don't really know. It just sort of happened. I hope that wasn't a fluke. I hope I can do it again. But either way, even if that's like the only time ever, that was so cool. I can't believe it. You didn't like sneak me some of your coolness, did you, Rain?
Shaking his head, Rain, just like, he's very quick to say no. No. That was all you. Or, I mean, maybe Rain will kind of look over to Todd and Vernick. I mean, maybe that had something to do with it, but she seemed impressed. That Archdevil, you need a Halibor. What exactly is it that she gave you?
Question. I mean, I don't feel any different. I hope it's like um maybe when I'm like, supposed to die, I just don't die and I make other things die instead. That's what I'm hoping for. But like, Rain, I even got called like an unholy concoction. That's one of the nicest ways I've ever heard someone put it.
That's concerning. Anywhere is up from here.
Rain will. Sorry, there's such long silence between. Rain will. Well, he looks a bit concerned, but quickly brushes off the unholy concoction bit, and he's just nodding along. All right. As cool as it was, hold on to that coolness because we're probably going to need it further along. And, well, I mean, now you know what you're capable of. Let's see if we can do anything else like that, okay?
She gives like almost like a whoa, Ayla, are you in a wind turbine? She gives basically
No.
like a full body like a full body nod, and a four-handed thumbs up. She is confident. We'll see how fucking long it lasts.
All right. You still have a key and 4 locked doors before you.
Rain is... Oh boy, wrong place. Hold on.
Huh.
Okay, sorry. Rain is going to... well, he's already looked at the key and everything at this point. So he'll kind of take the key and... Wait, out of character? I'm forgetting which door we agreed on first. Was it left?
I think it was right.
Right, I'm gonna go with... the first door we opened in the other temple is going to be the one that Rain goes to. And he'll kind of wait for the others.
Do you remember if that was the right door or the left door?
No.
I'm almost positive it was the right.
Because I know we made a bunch of jokes about, like, which door was right and there's only one door left. All that fun shit. I don't remember.
So, the right door, then. You approach... Oh, wait.
I'm so sorry. Oh, man. I'm sorry.
You approach the door to the right, and attempt to slot the key in the hole, but it does not fit.
Oh boy. Trial and error time.
This is important. How does it not fit? Is it, like, too big? Is it too small?
Okay, it's not that it doesn't fit, sorry, it just doesn't turn.
Okay. Rain turns it a little too roughly, like several times, even though it like clearly doesn't fit. Rain's still attempting it, like a few times. Like it's comically like he is putting all of his quote unquote strength behind this, and then before he takes it out.
Okay, you take the key out.
Rain will go to the next door.
Which door is the next door?
The left door. We're doing the left door.
Okay, you approach the left door, and the key slots in, and click, the door unlocks.
Alright, you guys ready for this?
Helleborg is an enthusiastic nod.
Todd nods.
So does Vernick.
What kind of door is this? Is this like a push, a pull, like a...
It's a push.
Okay. Rain's gonna take the key out and kick it open.
The door swings open, and entering into the room, you enter into a small circular chamber with a statue of Akir in the center of the room. It almost looks like a miniature version of the room that you just left, but with only one door, the one that you came in through. As soon as you enter into the room, you hear that same voice from before echo from the statue. A warrior must be strong of heart, mind, soul, and blade. You've proven yourself strong of blade in felling the denizens of the Nine Hells, but are you strong of soul? Prove your resolve in this test of worth.
Rain will just speak up. Guys, what the fuck are we supposed to do? 3 of us don't have souls, apparently.
Then I guess it's one for Halibor.
This is where we fail.
Yeah, it's one for Halibor, I guess.
This is the... Helibor's gotta come in close again.
Mm-hmm. Hellebore clutch up again.
For now, Helleborg is still feeling, confident until like the first thing goes wrong and then this is all gonna crash down. But at the moment, she's she kind of nods.
Okay. What do I do with the soul?
Wait, okay,
You can
Let's-
see at the base of the statue, set kind of cleanly, neatly at the base of the statue, there is a singular gold bar. that is laying there.
What do you mean by gold bar exactly?
Like a bar of the material known as gold.
Okay, can we get dimensions, smartass?
It is about yay big and about yay long.
Fuck you.
It's like you can hold it in one hand. It's probably about as long as your forearm, maybe a bit shorter, and about as like tall, I guess, as like it's not too large.
Okay, whose forearm are we talking about? Because there's several people in this call.
It's okay. It is slightly larger than the dimensions of the average dagger. How about that?
Let me look up the average dimensions of a dagger.
Fucking Christ.
So it's basically just a Skyrim gold ingot.
Yes, exactly.
You could have just used Skyrim as a reference, god damn it.
You could also have been not nearly as difficult.
I'm sorry, I could have what?
Been not nearly as difficult. What?
I'm not
Okay.
difficult. I'm
Sure
sorry.
thing, little buddy.
Now I'm gonna eat my cold ass mac and cheese.
Still making sure the others are like following, probably not like approaching alone. But Helibor will start to walk toward it, being sure, trying to look out for any potential.
Rain would still try to
Chaperones.
make sure that Helibor isn't necessarily like the first one to walk into the room or anything.
Okay. Mm.
Just because,
Yeah,
maybe
easy enough.
an entering together type deal.
Do Todd and Fernick enter the room? And if so, how soon after?
I mean, I imagine we'd enter the room. I don't plan on just letting them do this by themselves.
Do you follow closely behind?
I mean, to be honest, Todd wouldn't see it as, like, urgent. So, I mean, I wouldn't say close. I'd respect personal space.
Okay. Rain can hold Helibor's hand if Helibor allows him.
That's why the question was
absolutely.
directed towards Tori.
What about you, Fernick? Would Fernick follow?
Yeah, Fernick would follow.
Okay.
For a bit at least.
Okay, so we're gonna die now because you confirmed that. Someone should have stayed out of the room is what I'm getting from this, because the
four
DM
of
is so clear
you-
about that.
The four of you enter the room, and shortly after, the door closes and locks itself behind you. And as the door locks, you hear the statue once again speak up and say, "Utilizing only the resources within this room, and not the resources you yourself brought. Exit this room."
What's in this room?
The only thing in this room is the gold bar.
What's the door made out of?
It is made of stone.
We could break the door open with the gold bar.
There's no way that'll work, but like we could.
No, come on, we are a party full of strong ass fucking characters with look at me
I
with
got
my
it.
plus
No,
0.
I got it. I've heard this one before. We cut the gold bar in half, and then we take the two halves and we put them together, and we make a hole, and then we jump through the hole.
What the fuck? I love that.
Alternatively, we could run around the room until we tire ourselves out.
Huh?
Yeah, until we tire ourselves out.
Oh, that's a funny one. Oh, that's good.
Oh my god, that one went over my head way too fucking long.
Oh, I got that. That's good. That one's good. I like that.
I imagine Todd's just bringing these up and they're breaking Rain's mind.
Yeah, this is canonical. Todd says both of those.
This is new dad material that Rain has never heard of before.
You not heard this one? I love
No,
this
I
one.
haven't.
The time one is sent for, and she's like,
Well, I mean, there's also like the original joke has like it's a baseball bat, a baseball, a piece of wood and a saw, and a piano, and you can play the piano until you find the right key and use that key to get to unlock the door, and you can throw the baseball up and miss it 3 times, and 3 strikes, you're out. And then once you're outside, you cry until your voice is hoarse, and then you ride that horse away.
that's very good.
Oh my god. This is beautiful.
This is to test the soul of our puns.
A puzzle that's just about like saying the right pun.
The statue is just like, I've heard enough, get the fuck out of here.
you guys progress immediately to hell. What? The room explodes and everyone dies.
Hey DM,
Okay.
can I like look around the room for anything that might not be as obvious as a gold bar?
Go ahead and roll investigation for me.
Is there no so it's literally is there a statue in the room still?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Rain's gonna go up to the statue and try to de-arm it.
Yeah, I was about to say, does the statue have the same spear that the other one did?
No, this one does not have a spear.
Oh fuck.
What's the investigation check, Todd?
Oh, that's 16 plus what does Todd add to investigation? 17.
17.
I'll guidance that.
You do notice,
With guidance, that's a 21.
You do notice, it seems to be, like, almost as if it were tucked into the boot of the statue. You do find an iron-plated chisel.
Oh, well, I mean, that's easy. We just chisel the door away. That's not gonna take any time at all. I will remove this chisel from the boot.
You pull out the chisel.
Mm-hmm. Sweet, I got a chisel. I did it.
Oh yeah, chisel time.
Okay, so do we only have a chisel and a gold bar?
Yes.
Are we using the gold bar as a hammer then?
I feel like it's meant to be the other way around. We use the chisel to break through the gold bar.
Wait, are we
By the way-
legitimately going with the breaking the gold bar thing?
I mean,
There's a it's possible there's a key in it, and then if nothing else, we could try the pun.
I feel like we should use the gold bar though as like a hammer to, hit the chisel
I
and we
mean-
just go through the door.
Half a
Wow.
gold bar would still be helpful as a hammer, so
yeah.
Okay. So we just sit and wait now?
I chisel the gold bar in half.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an athletics check to see how long it takes.
Oh, that's really good too. That's a total of 23.
I thought you said chew was as in that was your final answer.
No, I rolled a 19
Um,
plus 4.
You begin to chisel at the gold bar, chipping away at it. A minute passes and you're part way into it. Another minute passes. You're maybe a quarter of the way into splitting it in half. Is there anything the rest of you are doing while Todd is chiseling it?
How messy is
I
this?
do think it would make sense for Fernick to be the one doing this. Fernick's the one that knows about metal and such.
I was gonna say, but you already started. I wasn't gonna.
I'll just give you my roll. I think I gave it to Fernick to do that.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
You can
What
take
was-
you can take the natural 19. What's your bonus?
That's 25.
So same thing. First minute goes by, second minute goes by. Is there anything that you guys are doing while Fernick is doing this?
Rain is going to be sitting next to Fernick, watching.
I'd like
so
to
fun.
imagine like before he did this, he used like his torch and made a little fire to heat it up so it's softer, so it's not as hard.
That's fair. I'll say you do get a bit further than I had said, because you do kind of know how to do this.
Wait, no, Rain would stop you actually.
You can't use
We're
outside
not.
thing.
Yeah,
Oh, you're right. My bad. I forgot about that. Yeah, no, he
you're
wouldn't
good.
do
You're
that
good.
then.
So chiseling away at it. Another minute goes by. You're about a third of the way through. Is there anything the rest of you are doing while he's on his way through this bar?
I guess Celibur is just doing like the classic with like all of her like many different limbs is just going around like the perimeter of this place, probably, you know, doing the classic like if there is hidden switch or anything along those lines.
Okay.
Rain is climbing on the statue, like full on, just like pulling himself up on shoulders, like he's treating this like a monkey, jungle gym.
Another minute passes. Then another. Then another. About 10 minutes after finding the chisel, you are able to split the gold bar in half.
Any keys? Anything?
You
Anything
do
in
not
it?
see anything inside the gold bar, no.
And alternatively, we could have used the chisel to chisel a key out of the gold bar. But that would be really hard to do unless we see the inner mechanisms of the lock.
I was gonna say like that's possible, but like not without knowing what kind of key we need. And even
But
then,
wait. Don't we know what kind of key we need? Don't we have the key that opened this door?
You do.
Fuck.
if that was the case, we would just use that key.
No, it's from the outside where you can't.
Oh, you're right.
So
Did we just fuck this up, guys?
Well, no, I'm sure the gold bar is long enough that half of it could be chiseled into a key still.
You gather based on the size of the original key that half a gold bar is probably long enough.
But real quick, before we do any of that, I do put the two pieces together and try to jump. What does that do?
Nothing.
Dang. Acute was never a fan of puns, was he?
No, he wasn't.
You do that, and the first immediately what happens after you're just sent to fucking hell. You're just
Real reason why he was killed.
you're sent to see a kid.
I do that, and Todd's like, Akir, always a disappointment.
You're sent directly to the abyss.
That's the real reason Akira was killed, because he doesn't have enough appreciation for dad jokes. It makes him a bad dad.
You land on the ground, and you're sent to the fucking. You hit the ground, and you just find yourself in the fucking astral sea.
All right.
Gold bars.
Chisel that key. I give it back to Fernick because this is his whole thing.
Alright.
Rain is the one with the key, though, so this isn't gonna work.
It's also like it would be really hard to chisel a key good enough to
Yeah,
open the
like,
door without
regardless.
fire.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, you have like inner fire, don't you?
Yeah, that-
surely that doesn't count towards using.
I don't
outside
think it
things.
would. Because
Because
if that was
using everything we can do and like the things in the room, so like you can do that. So I think it should count.
if that was the case, we wouldn't be able to chisel in the first place because since it's a part of him, we wouldn't be able to use his hands to hold the chisel or the gold bar. So
Actually, wouldn't it be smarter to chisel like the shape of the key into the floor and then melt the gold bar into the floor so that you would have like a mold of the key?
I was about to say, why don't we just like
That's
make
smart.
a mold with like press the key into it and like mold that?
That's smart. Just now, the first issue is getting the key from Rain.
Hey Rain, can I have the key?
Rain fucking died. Goddamn.
Illicit BRB. I imagine Rain probably
completely
would
missed
give
that.
up the key. Since there's literally nothing else to do.
Fair enough.
Let's get to chiseling and make sure you guys have a strong soul during this.
My soul is so strong. It's
Mhm,
working.
mhm.
It's working an entire forge.
My soul is so strong, I don't even fucking need it.
Rain's soul is so strong, he sold it.
Mm-hmm.
Would Rain give the key to Fernek upon Fernek's request, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Surprising.
After looking it.
Okay. Fernek, go ahead and roll me intelligence with proficiency, I guess it would be.
Whoa. 30-20.
Dirty 20. The process is painstakingly long. It takes you about an hour to chisel the mold of the key you were chiseling it into the floor?
Yes.
Yeah. It takes you about an hour to do that. Is there anything the rest of you are doing while Fernek is doing this?
I think Todd is sitting patiently and watching. Todd's lived a long time. What's another hour?
I feel like Holabor is, I mean, because she wants to like watch this as well, but she's just like sitting right next to Fernek. Like her mind is like, I'm like pouring my soul energy into this with my
She's standing in the corner with her arms up, like siphoning your energy to him.
I want to know, Todd is avoiding doing anything that could be considered using outside material, so he isn't even reading the book he brought with him.
I imagine Rain, like, he would go to pull out a book and Todd would have to be like, no, put that away.
Okay.
Rain is, Rain, on the other hand, complete opposite of Todd, it's driving him up the fucking walls, having to just sit and do nothing for an hour. He's like done full-on sprints all around the room. He is climbing on everything, jumping. He's like, he like several times tries to go for his book and everything, or just like his spell book, just anything to keep him entertained.
I do think there's eventually a time where Todd's like, Rain, we may still have a conversation. Like, we can still entertain you.
Well, but that's on the outside. You were from the outside. That doesn't work. No. Rain is overthinking this like nonstop.
Then we
He's
will
probably-
only have a conversation about things that have happened here.
Oh my god, this gets Rain like on a track mindset of we just failed this test because we talked about how to solve it.
We weren't born in this room. We failed the test.
Honestly.
The wording of the test is we can do anything, like, we have to use, like, we can't use the things we brought, but, like, we can do whatever we can do, right?
Yes. That is what Todd at least would have gathered from the wording of the test.
Yeah, Todd would, like, shake his head, and it says, a cure was about using your strength to their fullest. I don't think he would mind us using things that we can naturally do, such as talking.
He was a man of a few words, though.
And fewer puns.
As a note, Mortem, you would actually recognize the voice coming from the statues as Akir's. I forgot to mention that last week. But an hour passes, and Fernex successfully is able to chisel a mold of the key into the floor.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I imagine he just put fire breath enough so it melts, but
Roll a
yeah.
Constitution check for me.
Is that not
Constitution.
an outside object?
His fire breath is a part of him.
But you brought it in from the outside.
I just made this argument.
I know.
If that was the case, we would not be able to do anything because technically you're bringing yourself in from the outside, Rain. I'm going to skin you alive. Constitution, you said?
Yeah.
18.
18 Constitution. All right. You are able to maintain decent control over your flame as the gold slowly melts into the key, or into the mold setting.
I would hope so. He's only a bajillion years old.
As it melts into the mold that you chiseled into the floor, and kind of settles, kind of solidifying after a moment.
I know we've been here for an hour, but it's gonna take a little bit longer for that thing to chill fully. Considering we have to wait for it to do it on its own.
Right. You've never seen Rain look more disheartened. He's on the ground. God damn it.
Hold on. Oh, 30 minutes.
30 minutes it would take, and then Fernek also has fire resistance, so I'd argue he could safely pick it up after 15.
I feel like it's gonna take a lot longer than 30 minutes. I think this is not the thing I'm looking for, but how long is it? Okay.
We'll call
maybe
it...
actually whatever. I'm sure that's close enough.
We'll say 30 minutes until it's cool enough for Fernek to pick it up. How about?
Okay,
so,
that makes sense.
Another half an hour passes before Fernek is able to pull the molded key out. You slot it in, and as you turn it, it unlocks, and you hear the voice echo again as it says, "You have passed this test of your resilience. Your reward," as you hear ting, 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 a key fall. Turning, you are able to pick the key up easily enough.
Thank you for your soul energy, Halibor. I don't think that would have worked if you weren't doing that.
Oh my god. Guys, I didn't think the confidence would last this long. It's still going.
Don't even worry about it. I got you. Don't even
Like,
stress.
She completely fucking buys it. Like, she's just like, no, he's not just saying this to make me feel better.
Really? My soul energy got into it? I was trying really hard.
I mean, considering I considering where everyone else's deal with their souls. It could only have worked if you were trying to project your soul into the work.
We also still don't know if this is, in fact, going to work, though. So let's test it before we get all super,
The door is
this?
open. I think it worked.
Rain is going to kind of just, like, gesture to the outside. But how do we get the other keys?
One of the keys is, like, laying at your feet at the moment.
Oh, wait, did it drop?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that part. Fuck.
Dumb.
Never mind.
Idiot. Dumbass.
You pick up the key and head back into the main room, I presume?
I'm assuming so.
The key is about the same size as the previous key, but it is a slightly different shape.
Interesting.
So it likely
Todd?
works for a different lock.
What
Yes?
was the riddle again?
I have it written somewhere, don't I?
I know it was like strong of body, mind, soul, like all that fun jazz. I'm trying to Rain's
yeah,
trying to figure out
I don't-
what the next one might
Yeah, I don't think you sent me what it was written. You just told me. Yeah, I'll repeat the riddle.
be.
God?
What?
The one from just now?
For the plaque.
The one on the plaque. I don't remember the exact wording of it, and I didn't actually put
Just-
it in my notes, but it basically boiled down to, like, a warrior is strong of heart, mind, soul, body. Prove yourself worthy, and do what it was that even I could not.
Okay, so we've already proven our body by fighting the devils. This was soul for some reason, and next is mind or heart. Is that what you were looking for?
Yes.
Did it explain how that was soul?
It was it said, prove your resolve in this test of worth.
Resolve test of worth.
Oh
Alright.
no.
Todd, you likely gather it might just be connecting the concept of soul with the concept of resilience.
Yeah. I also just realized, is Akira speaking common when he speaks to us?
It sounds like it.
Huh. That seems like something they would have added in later. Unless, like, there's some magic translation going on, which, if there is magic translation going on, it could account for why some of the words seem fucky. There you go. I just plot hole proofed your temple for you, DM. You're welcome.
Beautiful. All right. So next door, Rain would probably direct the group to, again, the right door.
Again, the key does not work.
But it's the right door, DM.
Oh Christ.
Alright. I guess we'll go to the wrong
To be
door.
straight.
Oh, shit. DM?
Hmm?
Can't believe you would do this. You of
Damn.
all people. Homophobic DM work.
What?
First the racism, now the homophobic.
What?
Homophobic
Did you not hear
DM art.
No, I
is a
didn't.
Good line.
I said I can't believe you're gonna make us go through the straight door.
I don't know if I can play this campaign anymore.
Oh yeah, fucking. We came in here with Todd and Fernick. How are we gonna go go straight?
Yeah, that's
You
not
came in here with
possible.
Rain.
Okay.
Hey. Fuck you too.
I'd rather
Alright.
not, thanks.
I go through the door ahead of us.
The center door.
I refuse to call it anything else. Uh,
The straight door.
how dare you?
I thought you were better than this.
I go to the
No.
heterosexual door.
Do all of you enter the heterosexual door?
Unfortunately.
Okay.
When
It's
the
the
door
closet.
opens,
You,
what does...
you open it, it's just a closet.
We gotta go back into the closet, guys. This is the one of mind.
You unlock the door and open it. And inside, once again, a small circular chamber with a statue of Akira in the center. However, there are 5 doors on the opposite end of the room, all like pretty much right next to each other. As the door locks itself behind you, the statue speaks up and says, "A warrior must be strong of heart, mind, soul, and blade. You've proven yourself strong of soul in your proof of resilience, but are you strong of mind? Prove your intellect in this test of worth." First,
Fuck, we're cooked.
Sorry. We're going.
First, an easy question. History books tell of a king, a child of war, soaking the battlefields in the blood of his enemies. What was the name of this child? And as the statue finishes speaking, light shimmers, and each of the 5 doors suddenly have a word written on the center.
Shit, multiple choice quiz.
They're in order from left to right. It reads Ardir, Wusaw, Zittereth, Akir, Mortem.
What was the question?
I will send the question and the answers in voiced voices.
Oh, we get the answers? Cool.
Yo, shit. Wait, is this my time to shine as the lore buff?
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, I swear, I'm choked so hard on this.
I like how it's multiple choice.
Yeah. But also, sorry, DM, I also sewed my brain. I can't do this. I mean, Todd kind of just walks over to the Akira door, expecting the others to already know this one.
Have you met Hellebore?
Furtick was busy doing other things. He wasn't studying.
Mm-hmm.
Rain is sitting there, like, rereading the question over and over again, just panicking before realizing, oh wait, Todd moved ahead. We'll walk forward to where Todd is.
Yeah, I mean,
They did say
I
this
feel
was
like-
an easy one. I believe this is more of a proof of concept than a tutorial.
I'm sorry. I just got like the fucking like mental image of like Todd just like going toward this one and like Rain and Hellebore like fucking baby ducks like in tow like okay.
If that doesn't describe the fucking party, I don't know what does.
And he did say the child of war. There is only one here who fits that.
The child of what?
Vor?
Of what?
Yeah? It's a funny one. That's a good one.
Oh.
I don't know who half those people were, so.
Do you not? Alright, history lesson time.
Oh, God.
Rain shakes his head. No, I think
I
I'm
knew
remembering
all
now.
of them
Yo,
on an intimate level.
Yo, honestly, DM, if I wasn't so attached to Todd being a farmer, Todd as a history teacher would have also been really good.
That would
Oh
have
my
been cool.
Modern
you-
AU Azius, where Todd is a history teacher.
Furtick's
What-
shop.
what
If you
kind of-
actually
Furtick teaches shop.
Oh my god, it's just a high school AU.
Not a gay.
Or a
no.
college AU.
I'm sure-
100 years.
I'm sure someone has done a thing with an immortal vampire that teaches history that he was there for.
Mhm,
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Like, that's a fantastic character idea.
mhm.
Anyway, yeah, If they seem not interested in the history lesson, then I'll just
Oh
be like,
no! Todd immediately. Todd. Helibor immediately is like, yes. Like you can see she's already opening her book to take notes. She is the most enthusiastic student.
I imagine Rain just like does a heavy groan before pulling out his book.
I feel like
Hello.
Fernick knows a lot. It's just me. Tate does not.
I do imagine all of you, not even Helibor has an excuse to this time. All of you already know who Ardir is. At least your characters do.
Yeah, the characters do. I'm
Ardir was a member
Ardir's the
of,
son of Saul.
Yeah, he was a member of the
Right.
council, the son of the sun god.
And Helibor has no excuse because we've canonically already covered this.
Mm-hmm.
And
I mean,
Wusa-
she knows the name unless you went through and like gave an actual description of all the council members.
Wusa isn't the name of a person, it's the name of a city.
And
So-
a royal family.
Oh, well, yeah. It's the first city in this world, isn't it?
No. Wusa City is actually like originated from Akir's fortress, funnily enough.
Okay.
Although it is where the descendants of Oxum rule.
Zidorith is a name we've heard before. Was a dragon overlord type thing that was making rounds in the Callus Kingdom and tried to expand to Asunia, but was stopped.
For context, Rain's notes are it's the word and then just a picture of what it is underneath.
amazing.
Akira's who this question is talking about, the child of war, and Mortem was the child of death, child of Relapai. So there you go. There's your history lesson. I'm sure Todd would have said it. I'm sure Todd would have said it much more eloquently. I'm just out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Todd goes on like a 4-hour long rant for each one.
Yes, and then we walk through the door and there's another question with 5 more answers, and I have to go on a rant for each one of those too.
We spend the next couple days answering 3 questions.
you step through the Akir door, and you feel a kind of warm sensation wash over you. And as you step to the other side, you end up in an identical room. However, this one only has 3 doors on the other end.
Also, I just realized Todd would have pointed this out. The fact that Zidorith is on there means that this test was made way after the War of Heroes. Way after this temple would have been made.
As you step into the next chamber, the statue speaks up once again and says, "Stood at the edge of the battlefield, you watch a mighty beast of red scale descend upon your allies. You have a battalion of 20 at your command. There are 40 allied soldiers under attack. Your allies appear to be losing. What command do you give?" As the 3 doors shimmer and words appear on each. From left to right, reading, "Retreat, kill the beast, rescue the endangered."
See this? A general could do any of these and succeed.
Yeah,
It's
like-
just about how well you do them. Like, if you could just easily kill the beast. It does feel weird that there was math involved.
Yeah.
Can I roll a history check to see what Akir would think of this situation? Because I think Akir would say kill the beast. No! Akir would probably say rescue the others, right? Because that was the whole point of the first test, was to defend who you could on the battlefield.
It's,
Still,
that's a fair assumption.
can I roll religion to
You can roll insight.
insight?
Considering that there are numbers involved, it gives me like one of the vibes of like, if like blank equals blank, while considering blank, what is the distance from the sun to the moon? It's like,
Yeah, it makes me think that this is like God sent logic, where like you have to save more people than you kill.
Yeah.
Uh, that's a 15 plus 4 for 19.
19. I mean, your conclusion feels pretty sound.
I mean, there are also 4 doors. There are 4 of. Wait, no, there are 3.
3 doors.
Uh,
Keep up, Ayla. Keep up.
We could all go to one.
No.
no. I believe if Akira is being, or whoever set up this test is being logically consistent, it would be the 3rd door.
So you
Rain.
push open the door labeled "Rescue the Endangered."
I mean, I'll wait to hear what the others think about it first, but I will walk over to that door.
No, that seems like pretty sound logic.
Rain will follow behind, nodding.
Elabora
Right.
completely trusts.
I will push open the door.
TPK.
You push open the door, and as you step through, once again, warm sensation kind of washes over your body. As you, for a moment, suddenly feel like you are standing on a battlefield as around 60 soldiers flee with their lives before you turn and follow them. You step into the next room. A large, once again, an identical chamber, 3 doors. As the statue speaks, you hear, "If a battalion under the command of your king consists of 25 soldiers and 1 commander, your king sends 6 battalions into battle, how many soldiers enter the battlefield?"
Oh, fucking Christ.
Oh my god!
As once again the doors shimmer, and from left to right read 150, 156, 131.
150,
Fucking math.
156. The commanders fight in battle too.
Mm-hmm. Well, it specifies soldiers.
Yeah.
Commanders
Akira-
are still soldiers.
They are, but
Akira would have believed that commanders who are off the battlefield are not as good as commanders who are on the battlefield. So,
fair enough.
do you need me to roll insight to check that too, DM?
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Most insight checks aren't gonna give you a whole lot here.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I would just allow you to do that, then I'd basically be giving you the answers.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, Todd is gonna go over to the door. That's how he believes Akira would see it.
Follow,
Would-
follow.
Which door?
The second, 156.
So you push open the door labeled 156.
If no one objects.
Let's go.
You push open the door, and you do not feel the same warm sensation wash over you. As you hear, from the door itself, speaks up. The question specified soldiers. Though
God damn it.
Fucking
Though,
told you!
though to think a commander counts as a soldier is admirable, and will be considered correct for the sake of this question.
This shit was burnt into me when specified. I fucking knew it, and I doubted myself.
You step through the door,
I didn't think Akira cared so much about semantics.
and although you do not feel the warm sensation wash over you, you do step into the next chamber nonetheless. You see 5 doors within this chamber. As the statue, once again, the voice echoes. The son of creation, lord of kings, king of lords, wielded what blade during the War of Heroes? Again, shimmering light, and reading from left to right. The sword of creation, the creator sword, the nightmare blade, the sword of dreams, the heir of destruction.
Pretty sure it's the Nightmare Blade.
Well, if we're going off TFOD. Unless you read that somewhere, in that case, go off.
I'm pretty sure the sort of the creator sword sounds familiar, and it's making me second guess myself. But I'm pretty sure it's the Nightmare Blade.
I mean, both are like from the thing. So,
Uh,
but again, that's relatively separate world logic. So,
right. What is the common story, DM?
Wait. Oh, never mind.
The common story for what blade Oxum wielded is the same as the true story of what blade Oxum wielded.
Nice. Okay. Cool.
incredible.
Amazing job. Shit. Fuck. It might be the creator sword, actually. I think I remember it being different in this world. The thing about this is Todd would know. Todd absolutely would know, but I can see that it's cheating to ask.
Here's what I will tell you, Tabitha. Todd, first of all, I'll make the argument it has been a very long time since the War of Heroes.
Sure.
And Todd knows that Oxum had, at one point or another, wielded both the Nightmare Blade and the Creator Sword.
Mm-hmm.
Both weapons had been in the hands of and used by Oxum. And during major conflicts as well. You do not remember which was when. Or at least not, you don't remember it in a way that would mean that I just flat out tell you the answer.
Mm-hmm. Can't wait for after this question when Todd's like, "Ah, shit, I'm stupid. It was the other one." I'm pretty sure it's the creator sword. Fuck. Not me tempted to go back through our DMs to see if we talked about this.
I feel like that's cheating on a whole new level.
Yeah.
Okay, here. I have an idea, guys. Let's roll a dice. Okay, wait, hold on. What's? Oh no, I'm going to ask a question and it's gonna seem dumb. Never mind.
Alright, well, if we're torn between the creator sword and the nightmare blade, it can't be either of those. Let's go to the air of destruction.
Okay, hold on. Were they against the gods or with the gods during the War of Heroes?
Is this Rain asking?
No, this is Ayla.
The story that everyone would know is that they stood with the gods.
I feel like the Nightmare Blade would be used in conflict against the gods, logically speaking.
Mm-hmm.
But that might just be me.
I remember vaguely something, and it has me pretty convinced now that it was the creator sword that Oxum had. So I'm gonna
Let's
go
go
to
with the
that
creator.
door.
Watch us get this wrong.
You approach the door labeled the creator sword.
Yes.
No. Yes.
You push the door open, and as you step through, you feel this cold shiver run down your spine.
God damn it.
As you hear the door speak up and say, "The creator sword was only wielded during the final quarter of the War of Heroes."
Hey, disembodied voice, that's still during the war.
As you step through into the next chamber, you see, once again, 5 doors. Wait, is it 5? Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, sorry, 7 doors.
Oh shit.
And the statue in the center of the room asks, "Who is the greatest warrior?" as 7 names appear, reading from left to right: Akir, Wafar, myself, No One, Chrysalis, Oxum, Fumetsunoshi.
Oh boy. Who the fuck is myself in this? Is that referring to like the answer? The question taker?
Theoretically.
Akir was never defeated in battle, right? Because he died due to being stabbed in the back.
Correct. Though
So
there were a handful of battles where Akir called for a tactical retreat.
Mhm.
But
that's
he
part of
himself
being
was
a good
never-
warrior.
Yeah, he himself
That's
was
part of
never
being a
best
good
at
warrior,
it.
is knowing when to do that.
Mhm.
This feels like the fucking... Which was the first Pokemon? Mew, Bulbasaur, Rhydon, or Arceus?
Yeah. Yeah. Because, like, with the Pokemon one, they are all technically correct depending on how you look at it.
Mm-hmm. I'm torn between Akir and Wafar. It depends on what the views of the Temple Maker had. Well, this is a Temple of Akir, not a Temple of Wafar, correct?
Correct.
So Akir seems like a good answer, but also myself seems like a good answer. It seems like the type of confidence Akir might want. Or, well, I mean, no one is just factually incorrect. There's always going to be someone who's the best at something. And the other 3 are just throwaways. Except maybe Oxum.
I mean, do you guys even know who that last name is?
No, I was gonna ask, like, I felt like it was another dumb question.
Do you ask it? I mean, okay, I will say Todd is looking over them, and Todd doesn't seem like confused by that last name. Like, he seems to know who that is. So if you wanted to ask.
Okay, I feel like Rain would ask, because this is a name that I don't think he's ever heard before.
Hey, yo, what's poppin'?
Okay.
Elabora looks so happy that he asked because she didn't want to seem like the idiot.
Todd kind of waves them off and just says, "That is another name for the original Crest Killer. I don't think that one is important to this."
Oh my god. Rain is like racking his brain, obviously trying to figure out who the original Crest Killer was.
Mean.
During a test, Rain's the type of kid that just forgets all thoughts.
Not the children in the corner, like comparing their notes, like, wait, who is that? Like,
I
Studying for the big test.
seeing their confusion, Todd will say, "I believe we have spoken of them before. They were more commonly known as Voivod."
Rain is going to look over Talibor, like, do you know who that is?
like she almost like slams, like in recognition, like her hand on the book.
Oh yeah. Here. I'll edit your notes, Rain.
Rain will hand over his book.
Oh, fuck it. We've already missed 1 and we didn't die. We've technically missed 2 and didn't die, so I'm going over to Akir.
You approach the door that reads Akir.
Mm-hmm.
Do you open the door.
Oh God, DM, why are you like this?
Okay, but hear me out. What if it's the god of war himself? Like, why not that answer?
This isn't a temple of Tuatha, this is a temple of Tuakir.
What kind of self-centered asshole puts himself as the answer?
Here.
Akir.
Let's do myself, guys. I feel like myself is the correct
Well, I mean, I feel like if we go through myself, we're going to have to fight something to prove it, but that might be the correct but intended way.
That is true. Shit. No one.
Oh, you think it's yourself? Prove it. A fucking, like, aspect of Tiamat drops from the ceiling.
I mean, to be fair, the makers of this test would have already had us fight all 9 archdevils, and we would have only gotten this far if we beat them.
Mm-hmm.
Also, that is actually a very good point. This is supposed to be the one for Mind, though, right?
Mm-hmm. Which Mind doesn't seem very smart to call yourself the greatest warrior.
Yeah, definitely.
It seems pretty smart to, I don't know, a little bit kiss up to the temple person whose temple you're in.
Okay.
Or
that or their dad, you know? Oh, called out.
I think Todd would shake his head and just say Akir did not respect his father enough to put him as an answer.
Rain is going to lean over to Halivor and just whisper, "Daddy issues."
Damn.
I feel like she's never heard of the concept. Like, she just looks like, huh?
That's just disrespectful. We gotta do that to our boy.
I can just imagine Rain says this and fucking Todd and Fernix zero in on him and Fernix smacks him upside the head.
What are you saying? Justice for Todd.
Okay, so I think we're going with Akir?
I'm opening Akir door, fuck it. We've already missed one, what's another?
We go.
You push open the door that says Akir, and you feel this warm sensation wash over
God
you.
fucking damn it. Self-entitled asshole.
As you step
Or
in,
set ablaze. You were wrong.
you step into the chamber as you see a glaive sat at the base of another statue. And you see behind you there are 2 doors that enter into this room. You have no idea where the other 7 doors must have entered, or where the other 5 doors must have entered into. But as you step into the room, the statue says, "You have proven you are strong of mind. You have proven your intellect. Take this blade as a gift." And then you hear the ting, ting, ting of a key falling to the ground.
Does this blade resemble a Huguenotor?
It looks similar, but it is not the relic.
Alright, I'll step forward and pick up the blade.
You pick up the glaive. You can go ahead and put it in your inventory. But until you identify it, I won't give you its magical properties.
Alright. I do kind of glance at Fernic, but I know Fernic uses a shield, and I think just like fundamentally a glaive is pretty similar to a scythe, so...
Mm-hmm.
And I know the other 2 wouldn't be able to use it.
Fair
Wait,
enough.
what? I'm sorry, I zoned out. What just happened?
We got a glaive.
Alright, we can identify this later after we get a wizard who learns that.
Don't mind me as I
Fuck
put
you.
that on. Fucking.
DM, can we level up soon? Wait, what level? We're supposed to be. Never mind. I know I'm good.
I swear to God.
I do kind of gesture for the keymaster Rain to pick up the key.
Rain picks it up, just like very gracefully swoops at the key and just licks it instantly.
You don't fucking say.
Now-
Never thought that would happen.
Now we can finally enter the correct door. Or we should
This is
be
it, guys. This has been the right door all along.
You slip the key into the right-hand door, and it unlocks.
Don't
Alright.
mind me as I make sure Talzin has identified
Yeah.
his character sheet.
Okay,
Also,
you're not
just-
showing up.
Just in general, can I don't want to waste a spell slot, but can I roll an Arcana check to see if I feel like magic off of this?
Sure, yeah. Go ahead, roll Arcana.
Oh, my Arcana's not that great. Oh, that was a
looking at
D12 I rolled, so that's definitely not great. Does a 4 get me it?
No, a 4 does not.
I can't believe they gave us this useless glaive. I throw it behind me.
Furnick catches it. No, I must know it was made.
No, I'll keep a hold of the glaive. I'll just add a regular ass glaive to my inventory.
This spear I have is just spear question mark.
All right.
Rain is going to very, unlike all the other doors, Rain very slowly pushes open this door.
Okay. You push it open.
I kick Rain through the door. No.
Now, I'm going to need a marching order.
I do imagine I'm behind Rain.
So Rain,
Verdict.
Todd.
Oh yeah, for that, yeah. Rain, Todd, then like Hilbert, Furnick, I think.
That makes sense.
Rain's about to die.
Hellebore, you enter in, and a moment later, you hear the door shut and lock behind you.
Poor Furnick.
Furnick is locked outside.
You hear as well the sound of magic going off. And Furnick,
Oh,
you
God.
step through the door, and everything goes black.
Oh great.
A moment later, you wake up in some sort of cage. And you look down just as you see your friends entering the room.
Oh.
Wait, is Furnick a dragon in distress? Are we gonna have to beat the princess about it?
Oh my god!
Rain,
Yes.
Rain, Hellebore, and Todd. As you three enter the room, it is dark. As you hear the statue speak up. A warrior must be strong of heart, mind, soul, and blade. You've proven yourself strong of mind in your proof of intellect, but are you strong of heart? Prove your resolve. Prove your dedication in this test of your worth. As the room lights up, and you see two cages. One with this beautiful set of plate armor, bearing the crest of Akir, and the other with Furnick.
Oh, easy. I walk to
Easy.
Furnick.
Yeah.
There are in front of you two levers. One labeled companion, one labeled armor.
All right, hold on. Could be a trick. This could be us the levers could be us picking which one dies.
No shit, it's not labeled with instructions. Okay, I imagine Rain sees Furnick in the cage and then's like, "Ha! There's a copy!" It turns around, sees Furnick is missing. Oh fuck.
All right, we gotta ask Furnick something only Furnick would know.
This was gonna go. I thought this was going somewhere completely different. I'm very happy this is what's happening.
Where did you think it was gonna go?
Nothing like bad. I had an idea what was about to happen. I was like, oh fuck, wait, no, hold on.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I feel like this is a really easy one because we're not even here originally for the armor anyway.
Yeah. It's not like we need that.
Yeah. We want armor. No, fuck no.
I don't even look at the others. I don't say anything. I just walk over to the companion lever.
Rain would bring up the question of, wait, how do you know that's not the one that's gonna drop it?
We say drop it. Is there anything below them?
The cages are suspended. They're about 10 feet off the ground. And there's no like death trap below them.
Can I like look around outside the cage to see if there's like any like nozzles or holes in the wall or anything that looks like that could get triggered?
You don't see any. Go ahead and roll investigation, actually.
Okay, yeah, just like anything that resembles trap. How many how many guys that look like women are in this area? Investigation. Oh, that's a +0. Okay. 19. Holy fuck.
19?
Yes.
With a 19, you don't see any, like, holes in the wall or anything like that. What you do see are runes along the bars of the cage.
Can I try and...
They appear to be evocation runes.
Oh, okay.
The kind that would kill you instantly.
Oh! That's a lot. That's not as good as... That's not what I was hoping for.
I don't think Akir or Talon would do that to us, where we pick the companion one. It's like, you've picked the companion for death.
I mean, it's Talon though. Talon's a trick-ass bitch.
But is
Talon
he...
could
I've
Charlie
lived
could-
long enough. Don't risk... Like, do whatever.
Talon could have set this up so that either one we pick, Verdict dies.
That's
Oh my
also
god.
true.
The way this works is that Talon just wanted to
Wait,
excuse to kill off a party member. It doesn't matter
I
which
have
one
a
you
theory.
do, the companion dies.
I have a theory. This was purposely designed so that Tate can bring in the proper wizard.
Oh my god.
Stop exposing the plan.
The things to do for identify.
Everyone's gotten sick and tired of Rain shit.
Exposing the plan.
I throw the fucking the Furnic switch, the companion switch.
You pull the companion switch,
Furnic turns to ash.
as the floor beneath Furnic, like the floor of the cage beneath Furnic, swings open, and Furnic drops out of the cage. He is going to take 1 point of fall damage.
Okay.
Furnic dies.
Yeah, I was at -58. I was at that brings me to -59. I die. He turns to rubble.
Go on, DM.
As Furnic drops from the cage, the statue speaks. As Furnic drops from the cage, you also see runes light up like all throughout the other cage, and there's a flash of light, and as the light fades, you just see like the smoldering wreck of armor that used to be there.
I mean, if anything, this proves that we didn't want that armor. If just that could destroy it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Weak as shit.
As the
I
statue
could craft something better.
as the statue speaks up and says, "To be a warrior is to choose friends, companions, family, lovers over any weapon, over any armor. You have proven yourself the greatest warrior to walk these halls." As you hear the sound of something moving in the room behind you.
Fucking book it. Book there before someone gets in there first.
Rain is sprinting. Zoomies, like full on activating that fucking Blade song so he gets that extra 10 feet of movement shit.
I teleport.
We get there and Furnic's there. He's like, "Haha, you've opened it for me." Furnic's been watching all along.
I knew using you would become beneficial. I cast
immediately
Vortex Warp on all of them.
you immediately make your way back into the main chambers as you see the statue in the center like spinning down, like spiraling downwards, revealing a staircase.
Not even thinking about it, as it spins, Rain is still running down.
Okay.
He remembers what happened last time.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You guys begin to make your way down the stairs, the spiraling stairs, and as your footsteps echo, the statue reaches the bottom. You reach the bottom of the stairs, and you find yourself in a small chamber with a small statue of Akir, like a life-size statue of Akir, that is wearing armor identical to the set that you destroyed.
I was gonna say,
wait,
like,
hold on. What have we done with Bait? Where's Bait?
He's
Oh, yeah.
still
You're carrying him.
unconscious.
I
Oh,
think
he's
Todd's
still
carrying him.
unconscious. Okay.
I like. I was more like, are we carrying him, or did we just tie him to the front of the fucking place?
No, I think
Also-
Todd was carrying him.
I think I was carrying him. Yeah, I don't think we've done anything that would prevent me from carrying him.
Just
Just
making
put him in
sure.
our inventory.
But yeah.
Minecraft,
But,
logical shit, just put him in your pocket.
What if it was just like the statue was opening for the way out, and we had to stay in the main room to find the shield?
Oh my god.
So,
Verdict stands guard.
for a comedy effect, Rain has a 40-foot walking speed. Can Rain get here first,
Yeah.
see the
Oh,
thing, and just like throw, just grab his book and throw it on the ground, saying "fuck"?
If we're going by walking speed, Rain would get here, then Todd would get here, and then the other two would get here.
Now that I was like actually thinking about it, I think Fernic is actually just gonna stand guard just to be safe.
Okay.
Stand outside of the.
Oh damn! I was gonna ask Fernic if this was good armor, but okay, we'll bring it up to you and
You
ask.
can bring it up. You can bring it up. I can look it over.
I will as soon as I get down and see Rain freaking out. I'm gonna detect magic to see if the armor's the only thing in this room.
The armor and the statue both ping as magical.
I also want to look at my my fucking glaive.
Your glaive also pings as magical, yes.
All right, what kind of magic is the statue?
The statue appears to be abjuration magic.
Rain is obviously clearly disappointed about this, but he'll kind of go to approach the armor.
Todd will just say, the statue is also magical. It may be time for Elbor to do her thing again.
Wait, what if
I
you
do.
think the statue will attack us?
Abjuration wouldn't attack us, right? That's like blocking stuff, isn't
Yes.
it?
Yeah.
No, it is defensive magic. I believe it is trying to, if anything, be a doorway. But I do believe we should secure the armor first. It might be helpful. And no need to waste it. This armor is built for an Akir-sized person, yes?
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't have the dimensions that would allow Fernic to wear it, does it?
It doesn't got a tail hole.
I mean...
Didn't we?
It
I
would
thought Todd
be-
was gonna get this armor.
He wouldn't wear it anyways, so.
I mean, it would be like a touch big for Fernic, but Fernic could modify it pretty easily, like with Fernic's knowledge, to make it work for him.
A touch big for Fernic? So it's definitely too big for the rest of us.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, how big was Akir?
So what you're saying is we need to get a big buff guy in our party now?
Mm-hmm.
I'll make a
So-
barbarian.
Taliesin barbarian that knows identify.
Wild magic surge barbarian.
Yeah, okay. I guess we start taking the armor off the thing.
Okay. You take the plate armor off the statue.
We probably actually have it in pieces. Like I'm carrying some of it and Rain is carrying the rest.
So wait, correction, is the armor on the statue?
Yes.
Okay. Rain is going to kind of also like investigate the statue, see if there's any sort of like activation to it or anything.
Go ahead and roll investigation for me.
Let me grab a dice real quick. Oh, that's my dice. Hold on.
God, so much of this temple would have been way easier if we had identified.
24.
Mm-hmm.
24.
I'm sorry.
With a 24, you look over the statue, trying to see if there's any sort of activation key or anything, but you don't see anything.
But they are looking for would have to be very hidden. I don't believe there would be a mechanism to get through unless you already knew it was there. So, I gesture to Halibor. Halibor, would you like to perform your magic on this statue as well?
I feel like she kind of like jumps a bit. She was probably like poking at the armor, like flicking and clinking. Like, ooh, this is cool. She kind of looks up and you can see like the hell yeah, but kind of thinks about it a bit and her smile drops just slightly.
Yeah, I can. I can probably only do that one more time though, and I won't have much magic left, so please no one die because I won't be able to do anything about it.
You walk up the stairs and Fernix in fucking 3 pieces.
Viva keeps this in mind.
Rain just nods.
We should not be here much longer.
I feel like she like particularly like doesn't even mean to, but just keeps like, glancing to Rain like as she says that.
Rain is not making eye contact, just nodding, looking away. No promises.
All right.
I just realized I technically have like a hat of disguise self, so like I could wear this armor and then put on my hat and look like Todd always has.
Oh my god, that's
That was
beautiful.
very silly.
All right, we doing the spell.
Dispel the spell. I'm sorry.
You,
You're incredibly funny.
you cast a spell magic on the statue?
Yes.
At what level?
I only have 3rd.
Okay, fair enough. You cast a spell magic. Can I have a wisdom check from you?
Yes.
Real good again.
Still pretty good. That's a 16.
A 16. With a 16, you channel your magic, and you feel it connect and disperse the magic around the statue as it just ever so slightly falls, and you hear it click. Like it sinks maybe half an inch, and you hear it click.
Look around for any secret doors that just opened.
Roll perception or investigation.
It's the same bonus, so either way it's 18 plus 1, 19.
Okay.
I'll guidance that.
Alright. plus 2, 21.
A 21. You look around the room, and you find against the back wall there's one kind of stone brick that seems slightly jutted out more than the rest of the wall.
I'll point that out to our resident treasure hunter, Rain.
I'm so sorry, I zoned out again. What's going on?
There's a stone in the back wall that is like slightly pushed out compared to the other stones.
Rain's going to approach the stone and very cautiously look at the floor, look at the ceiling, make sure there's nothing funky that could be around. And then he's going to first try to pull at the stone.
You pull at it and nothing happens.
And then he'll push it back in.
You push, and you hear a click before the wall itself begins to slide down.
Just imagine you push and the statue moves back up, locks in place, the magic is reactivated.
That's what I was thinking.
As the wall
The
slides
statue
down,
explodes.
As the wall slides down, you see hung up behind it, there's another wall about 5 inches deep, and hung up on that wall is a beautiful shield.
Rain is stepping in and grabbing it.
Is made of an off-white material. You step in and you grab the shield.
Stompfoot Harbor is in there, and he's not even saying anything, strapping the shield to Harbor and stepping
now, hold
back.
on. Does Harbor have a crest?
Oh fuck no!
I do think Todd would stop this.
So
Right,
actually, hold on. Rain would know this. Hold on, that was just a dumb player moment. Rain would know this. Does it actually look to? Oh, well, okay. You just sent the answer. Thanks. Rain will grab the shield, and he wouldn't summon Harbor at all because Harbor needs to stay hidden. Going into this,
I feel like Helivore is immediately gasping and going to poke at it. She's just
Okay.
being a cat.
when you do this, going into this, Rain didn't expect for them to necessarily get the shield. But when Helivore goes to poke at it, it kind of snaps him back too, and he almost protectively moves it away from Helivore for a brief moment before kind of realizing, oh, it's just Helivore. And he'll let Helivore poke at it and mess with it.
Would my detect magic still be up?
Yes, the shield is distinctly an ancient divine magic. The same that you've seen from every other relic.
I do believe we have the correct piece.
I feel like Helivore just kind of looks to everyone in shock, and then back to the shield.
What do we do now?
We need to get out of here, and we need to run. We need to get out of here as quickly as possible, and try not to draw attention to ourselves.
Yes. Whichever shield it is, Lapatai or Apatai, it is very important. And I suppose we won't know until we see if Nyx can build it.
How big is the shield, DM?
It's a bit bigger than an average shield. It's probably the size of a torso.
Alright, can Rain go about trying to strap this onto his back and then layering clothes over it and then putting on the chainmail over it as well?
You look like a fucking tortoise.
Turtle.
Wait, Rain's wearing chainmail? What?
No, he's not. He was carrying it. He wasn't wearing it, but now he's going to put it on so that it just is another
You mean
fucking
like
layer.
the Akira chainmail or some other chainmail?
No, the chainmail that he got, we robbed the dead body from.
Okay. I do believe if you are technically wearing armor, you can't cast spells.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Oh god.
Okay.
Rain about to be even
mean-
more useless.
I don't know if, like,
I wasn't
actually-
expecting that to be possible.
Works like this or not, but like, didn't you just say like if Todd wears the armor you couldn't see it? So wouldn't it make like the most sense for him to put it on so you couldn't see it? I don't know how that fucking works with the disguise.
Rain is
Yeah.
going through this.
It's up
like
to- It's up to the DM, honestly. So far, we've only done that the hat disguises Todd himself, but it's possible that's just what Todd wanted it to do.
Yeah, I imagine. I don't know. I think giving you a free disguise self is busted.
I mean, the hat of disguise self that has charges, right?
Is it?
I know. Drod had that.
Yeah, but this is a unique item. I think what I'm gonna say is that like, this hat, like it wouldn't disguise what you're wearing,
Yeah, that's fair.
only your physical body.
Which means if any of us use this armor, we'll be
I mean,
rolling around in ancient armor of Akir.
the hat of disguise is only an uncommon item.
Yeah, but Todd's is a little weird.
Okay. Enough said.
Okay.
But Rain's basically doing this so that if someone tries to jump Rain, they have to go through like so many layers of clothes to get off it.
All right. Sure. Until we find somewhere else to store it, I guess that'll do.
Wait, couldn't Hellebore carry it and then wild shape and you can't see it?
I mean,
That is definitely a suggestion, but convincing Rain to not hold on to the shield right now?
yeah, sure. Okay. What? I guess I'll help Rain do that just to speed this up, so we can get back upstairs and find Fernix's murdered corpse.
Is that a suggestion that Hellebore would bring up?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like she'd probably mention it.
Rain would just try to pass it off as like just shaking his head. No, don't worry. Like that'll take too much time. I've got this. Don't worry.
Too much time.
Guys, I just want to point out, Rain now has disadvantage on his athletics checks, which is already a -1.
Hellebore gives the briefest look.
More importantly,
Like-
to me, you can't cast spells. That's your whole thing.
No, he's a melee wizard. What are you talking about? He's
I don't
good with
think
a
you.
bow.
I don't think you can enter blade dance with while wearing armor either.
He can shoot a bow. Besides, he's got 20-foot walking speed.
Oh my. I feel like Hellebore gives like the look of like when you feel like, I mean, me over here an only child, but like I feel like the way that like a sibling would look like at someone like their fucking like brother or sister when they're like hogging a toy and like kind of that look for like a split second and then just kind of nods.
All right, let's go upstairs.
Rain's gonna get.
Fernix in the like Peter Griffin death pose.
The bait standing over him like you fools.
Wait, does Todd have bait, or who has bait now?
I do imagine we went down there and expected to find the shield. That'd be an awful time for Bait to wake up. So if Fernic was staying behind, I would have just left him with him.
Bates over him with like some parasitic looking ass weapon. Like finally, like
I mean,
something under like prototype.
best case scenario is we can convince Bait we didn't find the shield here, and then we bring him to Nyx and let him go.
I mean, we have the armor. We could literally just be like, oh yeah, it's just the armor. Like,
All right, upstairs. Is Fernic dead, DM?
Fernick is not dead, no.
Unfortunate.
Is Bait awake finally?
Bait is, at this point, stirring.
Over that again. Bonk. Nah, we just I think it's time we make our way back to the city.
Yeah, if I see Bait stirring, I'll look at Fernick and before Bait opens his eyes, just like put a finger to my mouth and say, unfortunately the shield is not here. But we did find the armor.
Interesting.
Let us go then.
And we go.
And I think this is where we start our very long journey. Back.
Hey, yeah. Hey, do we level up from beating the temple?
You do not. No.
Damn.
Can't
Ryan.
get identified. Fuck.
And you never will.
I will. Okay. The DM fucked up my plan last time. The last level up,
What?
you know. The one time I wanted to level up, you know, not into a warlock, I fucking leveled up into a warlock. Like,
I didn't say you had to.
but you
Just-
gave the offer.
That was your first
Technically-
mistake.
Technically, that's always an option. I just gave you a narrative excuse.
Of course I'm gonna take that narrative excuse.
All right, we exit the temple. Are the skeletons still just like in a row?
Yes. And
right.
by that I mean no.
Oh,
They have buried themselves once again.
All right. Good.
Incredible.
When we exit, do they like start going crazy again?
Nope.
Trying to kill us? Damn. Rain would make sure to close all the doors and lock the temple back up, making it seem like it was undisturbed.
I don't know if we can undisturb that statue being out of that doorway.
Nuh-uh.
I mean, we can close the door though,
That's true.
and they can't get it
Sure,
without the
close-
key.
Yep, close the door, lock it, arcane lock the thing.
Yeah,
No,
Rain
no
will.
one ever knows we're not. No one ever knows we're here.
Yeah, grabbing all the keys, Rain will actually summon Harbor and have Harbor carry those again.
Nah.
Hey Harbor, sorry for cutting this short, but give her the keys. Poor Harbor, she doesn't get to be out often anymore because she has so many valuable items. I feel bad. No, I
Best
actually
day
feel
of my
guilty.
life.
Fuck.
I'm just now reading our fucking campaign info that we have the eye for an eye rule. That's pretty cool.
Damn.
As you enter
Pardon
the
me.
temple, back into the Underdark. What do you do?
Your mom?
Is Bait awake at this point?
Yeah, at this point, Bait kind of blinks awake.
Did you have a nice nap?
What? Kind of looks up at you, confused. What happened?
You were out for a while.
Finally awake.
Bait wakes up and we're on a wagon. Going through a building.
We have Todd's mouth gagged.
I think we don't need to be in the Underdark anymore. We just go around the spiderless town and just we don't need to tell them that we did it. We just head back to the entrance, right?
Yep.
For what it's worth, I am going to cast Pass Without Trace on everyone to try to make us as sneak as possible.
Okay.
Wait, how long does that last?
An hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rain
I mean-
is moving slow, just to note.
Yeah, because you.
You see Bait kind of looking around at the four of you, confused. What? Where?
Via still in the Underdark.
Imagine if we gave the kid amnesia.
Mhm. Oh shit, he forgot that he's not allowed to talk to us.
We gaslight the kid that he's on our side.
How is your head feeling?
It hurts.
Can you walk?
Maybe.
Alright. I mean, I think Fernic has him right now, because I gave him to Fernic before we went down to the statue.
Who are you?
Oh!
Oh, fuck.
Bro.
Zone of truth it.
I could. If we want to stop in Zone of Truth, we could.
You knocked the fucking the memory out of that boy.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. I'll stop to use the second level for Zone of Truth.
That's a Christmas save.
Mhm.
That is
Christmas
definitely a
save.
Fail. I'll roll for me.
Roll for brain. Oh, hell yeah. That's like a 20 something.
Yeah, I got also like a 20 something. So I'll look to Bait and say, "You don't know who we are?
No.
Do you know who you are?"
No.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Do you know what you've been doing?
You see, his eyes kind of widen. Why? He kind of looks around confused. This isn't Asunia.
Well, that's technically true, but so he could say that.
Are you from Asunia?
Yeah, I was...
If we untie you, will you run?
I don't see why I would.
Do you remember... What's the last thing you remember about Asunia?
I was on a mission. Mom and I, we were going to Ignis on we had to... Why were we going to Ignis?
Turning to Todd, Rain will just say, I do believe this could very easily... Word, sorry. I do believe this very well could be the work of them. It's possible they wiped any memory of them from him. Which means it's also possible that they will try to kill him if they find him.
And his eyes widen. We were attacked. There were these people. He kind of reached his hand to his face, and when it makes contact with the mask, he stops. Masks.
Oh, have we not taken that mask off of him at this point? I thought we did.
Nope. Not as far as I remember.
We did take it off, but I think
we
like we
did,
would have
yeah.
allowed him to have it.
We did take it off because he just looked like a normal kid, didn't he?
Yeah,
Oh,
he looked
right,
like
yeah,
16.
Yeah, I remember that. But
for the cinematic of this moment, we would have given it back to him.
Mhm.
Why? They took and as he goes to say that, suddenly he seizes and drops dead.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Anyone who would
I'll
like, we
check
can
it.
roll an Arcana check.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Fuck yeah, natural 20.
Rain, you immediately recognize this.
Yeah, that's just a 12.
7.
25.
Hellebore, are you rolling?
Yeah, that's a 22.
Okay. Hellebore and Rain both immediately recognize this. This was the Gios spell. Whatever memory shenanigans happened when he was hit over the head, he forgot the conditions of the Gios spell that were cast on him.
Revivify. Nah.
Well, too late.
But
Yeah.
when a Gios spell is cast on someone, conditions are set, and so long as they listen to the orders given, they will be fine. But if they go against those orders, they will take a massive amount of psychic interference, enough to kill the average person instantly.
Rain will kind of. Who was carrying him? Or did we set him down?
I think we set him down
Yeah,
because
he
we
was
cast
set
Sword of
down.
Truth.
Yeah, he was set down
Okay.
because he said that he could walk.
When the body goes to fall, Rain would try to go to catch it. Rain looks heavily disturbed by this. The fact that this kid is now dead.
I do think Todd gives a mournful sigh and says, "Does anyone have a shovel?"
No, we can't bury him down here. We should take him up. He has family in Asunia. We can
Yeah.
contact the guards or whatnot. They can try to. I'll contact Nix. Nix might be able to arrange something. Get him back at least to his homeland.
I think Todd looks like a little surprised, but like still sad about this. He does kind of smile and nod at Rain. He says, "I do think that is a good idea. Yes."
How are we gonna carry a dead body up there and not look even more suspicious?
I mean, we are a group of adventurers that just got magic armor. I think they'll understand if we lost one of our own along the way.
Yes, I agree.
I do think, however, that we should. Rain's going to remove the mask again. And Rain does pocket the mask, actually.
Okay.
He will also.
The mask isn't magic, is it?
Are you
imagine
casting Detect Magic?
I mean, I would have cast Detect Magic in Bates' presence many times through that journey, so...
That's true. The mask would not have paint. No.
Okay.
Rain will try to find, be it a blanket or something that the party has to kind of cover Bates' face so that it's less obvious that we're carrying around some kid.
All right. Damn. Talon really didn't want to give us an NPC.
I'm sad now. Fuck you. I had emotional attachment to Bait.
Oh my god.
And Date served his narrative purpose.
You could say he can't walk anymore now.
Me killing off my players' characters after they serve their narrative purpose.
Wait, no, hold on. Fuck you, DM. I was gonna kill Rain so I could play Bait.
And it wasn't. I didn't kill Bait because he had served his purpose. I killed Bait so he could serve his purpose.
Mm.
Oh yes, now we can
Yeah.
see the consequences of our actions. Don't
That-
smack people over the head.
That's not
Yep.
it.
No, I think it's more that these
Absolutely.
are some pretty bad guys that we're dealing with.
Like we didn't know that before. They literally tortured and killed many children.
Yeah. All right. One still has to carry the body, and it's not going to be Rain with his 20 movement speed.
And wait, hold on. I said Rain went to catch the body. I want to roll an athletics check at disadvantage just
Yes,
for the
please.
fun. That's gonna be a 7.
Right, so you try to
Rain
catch the
rolls.
body. All right. I'll pick up the body.
Okay.
Let us go. I've gotten used to carrying him anyway.
Rain will look over to Fernick like, uppies?
Oh my god.
Frederick will chuckle and pick Rain up.
Now does this mean that his movement speed is not reduced?
I mean, his movement speed is still reduced. He's just not walking.
It just like piggybacks Rain.
All right, we continue to the entrance.
For the extra bit of security, his like tail is wrapped around Rain's waist.
All right.
The chainmail acts like a weighted blanket. Rain falls asleep.
You make your way back to where you had entered the Underdark from. And make your way back up the way you came. As you
How long were we in the temple for?
I believe you were in the temple for like 2.5, 3 hours.
All right. Not enough to do a long rest. We still have plenty of daylight left to continue moving. I was just wondering if maybe we should get a long rest in before trying to get back to the city.
I will say, while the party is venturing on their journey, Rain would... He doesn't actually fall asleep. His mind is much too troubled for that. But he would, at very certain times, like, go to, like, just start up conversation and then just kind of drop through it before eventually just saying, I think I need to get the shield away.
Excuse me?
Nyx,
As in, you need one of us to hold it?
No. Nyx fucked up, and I'm trusting you guys with this information, but Nyx fucked up, and the shield is needed for payment.
Payment towards who?
The same devil I got tangled in, admittedly.
I believe Kiana offered to sort this situation out for you, yes?
I believe so. So, I don't know exactly how that's going to work. I don't know how quickly it's going to go throughout. That's why I'm a little more willing to share this information with you. And I also feel like I originally was just going to run off and, give the shield away, but that would not help many things. So I wanted your opinion on what we should do.
I do believe you need to give Kiana an opportunity, time to see if she can sort that out for you. Perhaps we don't give us a shield to Nyx today. See if you have another view to dream.
Then, can we stay in the Underdark, at least for a little longer? I'm not supposed to go up into the city without it, the shield, and without handing it over.
Todd doesn't find this disagreeable.
No, that's fine.
Alright, let's go out of our way to like go off path. That way, it's like a kind of a random direction, so it's not as, oh hey, they went this way to the temple. This is where we're gonna ambush them in the middle of the night.
Okay.
Well, we did pass without trace, so they can't. I don't think they can trace us. But I still think, yeah, don't rest on the main road.
You guys find a small place in the Underdark to rest, setting up camp.
So what are we doing with this armor? Again, like, the armor is very noticeably old, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, first, I think we should let Fernick look it over.
Gibby.
Is the plan to not have Todd wear it and use it?
I don't know if Todd would want something that would draw that much attention to him. Like, again, DM, it's out of place. Like, it would look weird to wear this, yes?
It would, yeah.
And you know how against being weird Todd is. Todd is a very ordinary person.
Incredibly regular.
Extraordinarily ordinary.
It's not... Okay, here's what I will give you. It's not so out of place enough that, like, you'll draw questions from just anyone, but most history buffs, for example, will definitely have questions.
So as long as we don't go into a library.
I mean, the questions can be answered by, like, yeah, we're professional treasure hunters. We found this.
Or my boyfriend's a blacksmith. He made this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I am also a history buff, and I just love Akir.
And I really wanted his armor, and my good boyfriend here was like, hold on, I'm a cook.
Well,
I mean,
what are the
it's
benefits of
regular.
the armor? I think we should
We
try
don't know until we can cast Identify.
Fuck. Can Rain, I don't know, try to
Allow me to see.
lick the armor?
Yeah, let's see if Fernick can tell anything given Fernick's armor, like, knowledge.
Fernick, if you would like, you can go ahead and roll an Arcana check as you look it over.
Does Fernick have a lower DC because this is kind of his shit?
Fernick, yeah, so Fernick would have a lower DC. I would also make the argument that Todd could probably help because this, like Todd could give the help action if he wanted, so Fernick could roll at advantage as well.
I'll do that.
Holy
while
shit.
we're talking about ways to make Fernick's roll incredibly good, Hellebore does have guidance.
And what does the guidance give?
D4.
I mean, I'll roll it, but I just rolled 2 fucking natural 20s.
Oh my god. That's gotta count for something, DM.
I'll add the D4 though. Holy shit.
I want to know the total.
24.
Oh man, only a 24.
Oh my god.
Alright, you look over this armor, and first of all, you've never seen anything this well crafted before. Like, you've never seen like anything like this. This, like, the metalwork, the steelwork, the way that the armor is put together is, like, perfect.
Fernick himself is taking notes.
This armor wouldn't have been made by Akira, would it?
No. Todd, almost every single weapon and armor piece that were wielded or worn by the council were made by Durala.
That's what I was thinking.
Who is still to this day revered as the best smith in history. But in addition, as you're looking this over, Fernick, the way the armor is built, the kind of sturdy resistance of the armor, you gather it likely heavily blocks a lot of damage. You imagine most normal weapons wouldn't even be able to pierce it, or if they could, it would be with a much weakened effect. But there's also something else about it. The runic symbols carved lightly into the stone connect together to create a monstrous enhancement to the wearer's strength and physical ability, almost as though giving them intentionally enough to be able to wear this armor regardless.
I was about to say, it sounds like we need to teach Rain or Hellebore how to wear armor, because they might need this more than us.
We'll give it to Talzin. the Tizzard comes out. That just sounds like autistic wizard. I meant like tank wizard.
Mechanically, that translates to
The Tizzard's better than the Wank, though, so...
Yeah.
Mechanically, that translates to wearing the armor gives you resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. It reduces all incoming damage by 2. And you are always considered proficient in this armor.
Oh shit. So that means...
damn.
But this armor is also big. Like, you described it as too big for the rest of us. So Fernick would have to take time to make it the size for us.
Mm-hmm.
So... I do think we give this to Rain, honestly.
Yeah. I
It
think this is Rain.
It is still a plate armor, so it would give disadvantage on stealth, but...
But wait, hold on.
get-
Blade Dance specifies you can't wear armor at all, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Give me
I
just a
think so.
moment.
No, because Blade Dancer specifically gets proficiency in light armor.
It ends early if you're incapacitated, if you don medium or heavy armor or a shield, or if you use 2 hands to make an attack with a weapon.
Yeah, there it is. So this is still considered heavy armor, so Blade Dance wouldn't work.
Hellebore, then.
Yeah.
The only limiting factor for that is Druids technically can't, mechanically, as per rules, cannot wear
I
metal
hate
armor.
that rule
But that's
so
an
much.
awful rule, yeah.
I hate that rule so much. It's the dumbest fucking rule ever.
So hey,
that reducing 2 damage, that is nice.
yeah, the resistance.
Mhm.
Hellebore, Tori, you want to commission Hellebore art again? You in armor?
God.
The alternative is... given the advantages of it, Todd would probably still wear it, but I think his hat would clash with it, which would mean he wouldn't be disguised.
Mm-hmm.
Or the
he would
alternative
be
to
too cool.
the alternative to all of us wearing it would be to sell it.
No,
That's
Rain would be willing.
It's not a good idea.
So, one thing for the Blade Song, the thing the Blade Song does is it basically gives a +2 to AC and increases 10-foot walking speed. So, and then there's the advantage on acrobatics and +2 to con saving throws.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
Does Blade Song give you an extra attack?
No.
Then, I would say, wearing the armor would be effective for Rain, but it would pretty much mean that you took a useless subclass, because you're never going to use Blade Dance again.
Hey, DM.
Yeah.
Mind if we change everything? No. Because the Blade Song is actually a reason. There's a reason why Rain does have Blade Song. I mean, how long does it take to don the armor?
It's heavy armor,
10
so it'd be 10 minutes. And then I assume you would have to attune to it. But we can do that over a long rest. Can Fernic also look at this glaive? See if it was made by Durala or if it's just a glaive.
Gibby.
Go ahead, roll an Arcana check.
You're not gonna fucking believe this.
Another one?
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
3 in a row, goddamn.
Fuck statistics.
God damn. Yeah, I mean, you look over this glaive, it is not made with nearly the same perfection as the armor. It is not made with the same, skilled hand. But it is magical. And you gather from the enchantments that while attuned to the blade, you can, call upon, like, the markings along the blade itself appear very similar to that of, like, a Frostbrand, enchantment.
Okay.
Except all of the kind of, frost, evocations are replaced with, electricity evocations.
Oh, interesting.
So it's kind of like an electrified glaive, is what you gather.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same with the spear as well. I realized I should have done that earlier.
Remind me what spear?
The one we picked off.
Oh,
we picked up. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, roll Arcana.
And not nearly as good. 16.
16.
Still pretty good, but
you look over the spear, the runes, there are a couple of runes, but they aren't nearly as strong. It's kind of more of just an enchantment that would help guide the blade towards a weaker target. It's a +1 spear.
okay.
Did we get what type of glaive it was?
What do you mean?
Like you said that it's a +1 spear. Did we get like the item the glaive is, so I can add that to my inventory?
It is technically a homebrewed item that
Okay.
I haven't actually made the stat sheet for, but effectively it's like a flame tongue or frostbrand glaive, but does lightning damage instead.
Oh, that's cool.
Neat.
Nito Barito. Alright. Then I guess over the course of this long rest, I would attune to the glaive at least, because I think we've all agreed I'll be using that. If there's any objections. Because Fernic needs a shield, and I already use a two-handed weapon.
But Fernic doesn't have a crest, I thought. I thought that was the whole thing with it.
I mean, wait.
You're not using the special shield. It's just like
No, yeah, you can't use the shield.
I was just
I
saying,
mean,
did we get another
use-
shield?
No, you use a shield, so you wouldn't be able to use the glaive. You know it's two-handed.
Okay. I thought this was like giving things out. I was like, well, hold on. That doesn't make any sense. My bad.
So, to identify all this is
Does Hellebore... Wait, no, okay, never mind. I was about to be like, do druids even get proficiency in heavy armor? But that we don't need that. That's fine.
It don't matter.
what were
I feel
you
like we need to
asking me?
purchase a house and just start like storing away our. Wait, never mind. Half of us already have houses. Never mind. Oh my god.
I do think editing the armor so that Hellebore can wear it would be the hardest to do out of the four of us.
Oh, absolutely. Like, the fucking body. all the fucking limb holes you would need to put in there.
Does it have a helmet?
The armor? No.
Okay.
Why is Fernic not using the armor again?
Fernic just didn't want to use the armor, I thought.
He has fucking dragon's hide.
Mm.
It would be
Oh.
counterproductive for him to wear armor.
Yeah, I mean, it would basically, he would wear the armor and get the same bonuses, where we could give it to Hellebore and greatly increase her bonuses.
Okay. I was just thinking, because it does do more than just, the AC as well. It does, reduce damage, and Fernic is tank. But...
Yeah, I mean, if we give this to Hellebore is going to be taking, does the armor still, is the armor still in effect while she's in, wild shape?
Would imagine.
No,
Because Hellebore already is the tankiest of us, being a moon druid. And then also has the thing where when she goes down, devils will appear and kill everyone around her. We're just making Hellebore the most survivable character ever.
yeah, I don't think the armor would still be in effect while she's wild-shaped.
Alright.
That's
Even
pretty
still-
much useless then, because that is her combat form.
I mean, I don't know, you took half of your health last... no, you went down, didn't you, last combat? Because what happened before you went into wild shape.
I mean, yeah, but also just the I don't know, I feel like Hellebore is yo, this armor is so cool, but I just can't see her wearing heavy armor around. That is that would feel so limiting. She wants to move.
Todd is a soldier, has been a soldier in the past, so armor, it wouldn't bother him as much as the others, I guess.
Hear me out. Todd gets the armor, and Rain just bedazzles it.
I mean, how heavy is this armor? Can I wear my coat over it?
You probably...
I mean, I imagine it would look weird, but from afar, I guess it wouldn't look that bad.
Yeah, I mean, it would definitely look weird, but you could.
I mean, can't we just, redesign the armor a little bit? I mean...
I mean, that's up to the DM. I do imagine, if we redesign too much, it would kind of ruin the whole being made by Durala thing.
Yeah.
You're saying we should not desecrate it and put the symbol of ball on it?
I might not need to wear my coat over it, because my coat would be too thin to do anything, but I could just get a heavier cloak to cover most of it.
Yeah.
That still feels pretty vampire-y.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess it's between us then, Rain. Do you care about losing your blade song, or what?
If you get a cloak, it's literally just guts.
Yeah.
I'm okay either way. If you want the armor, I would suggest you take it. I feel like mechanically it would fit you the best. But if no one else does take it, Rain will take it. As far as health-wise goes, that's a pretty fucking neat thing for Rain, because Rain's kind of dumb. But mechanically, if we all played our characters smart, it should go to you.
Alright, I'll take it, sure. Yeah.
I wanted to double check this, so I looked it up. Apparently the final bullet point on page 63 of the fucking player's handbook, worn equipment functions as normal, but the form doesn't change. So going with that ruling, the magical effects would still affect the wild shape. So
Okay. Fair enough then.
not trying to overmind your shit. I just I
No.
feel like I swear I
If
remember reading
I-
it somewhere that it stays. I just wanted to double check.
I just assumed that it wouldn't work mechanically, but no, if it flat out says it would, then it would.
I don't have a player's handbook on me, I think, so I can't like fact check that.
All right, so I guess this leaves it between Todd and Hellebore.
Tori, can you imagine Hellebore in armor, or are you giving it to Todd?
No, I feel like she would give it to Todd, absolutely.
Okay.
Can we make a request that the DM stops making all the cool armor be heavy armor? Like, fuck you. Have any of us ever played? Yeah, have any of us ever played characters that fucking use heavy armor?
Fuck, I can't. I mean, Sonic Claire.
Who makes a D&D character that uses heavy armor? No. Heavy armor in my D&D campaign? Fuck no. I'm sorry.
DM?
What?
What? Just making sure you were there, I guess.
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright. So I guess Fernick will need to make the edits needed for Todd to wear it.
Okay.
Now I have to get new Todd art with armor and a glaive. Then before Todd gets like a fucking armor set for each hero.
I guarantee you, Tabby, this is definitely something Todd would know. I'd argue like maybe half the council, if that, wore heavy armor.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean they were all like, yeah, they were war people. It makes sense.
Yeah, but like probably less than half wore heavy armor, is what I'm saying.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. I found it. Worn equipment functions as normal. So it does say it in there. Found that. I found a PDF of the PHP.
Yeah, fair enough.
Nice.
I have the PHP. You could have just asked.
I mentioned that I didn't have one on hand and no one said anything, so I
I'm
went and found it
sorry.
myself.
I have like 4 coffees. Oh my god.
Fucking
Alright.
pay attention next time. No, I'm kidding.
I guess we get ready to sleep.
Okay.
I'm gonna fit as much language learning as I can in here.
I do feel bad that we got effectively 2 magic items we can use out of that temple, and I got both of them.
It's
Well,
okay.
We got 3. Hold on.
We got the spear before.
It was in the temple.
No, it wasn't.
Well, we
was
also.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
technically.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because it was on the body that was in the temple.
And then Rain
Still
also
in the
got the
temple.
shield that he's gonna give away.
I said that we can use.
Okay. I mean, he's gonna use it to bargain.
All right. So you sit down for a rest then?
Yep. I will teach Hellebore some. I'll use my extra time from being awake to tune to the glaive. And is the armor fixed in time for me to wear it?
No, Fernick would need a forge.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so
Rain would take this extra time to kind of summon Harbor, let Harbor be out and about, because I realize Harbor.
or Harbor.
Yeah.
Nah.
And Rain will use this time to kind of study the runes on all the new magical items, place them down, do wizarding shit. He's a good wizard.
He's a good wizard, I swear.
He's a good wizard this year, guys.
He's gonna get outperformed in a couple sessions.
He's such a good wizard, you introduced him as a rogue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck, I forgot about that. No, he's such a good wizard, I constantly forget what class he is. I have literally gone several times, been like, oh, I can use Bardic and... He's not a bard.
Bard would have been better.
No, I play Rain as every single class now.
Even Barbarian?
Yeah, we don't talk about that, though. Anakin Skywalker. That was the Alien and, Princess of the Corn campaign. We don't do that.
Alien and Princess of the Corn? What?
I don't.
Anakin Skywalker, alien princess of the corn, reign as a barbarian. I want to know more.
What a
I,
sentence.
I don't. That sentence in of itself is hurting my brain.
So, you guys fall asleep. Night takes you. And as it does, who's taking first watch?
I mean, I think we've established Todd takes all the watches.
Well, yes, but
I do think that we should possibly set up for 2 watches though, or just a couple people, since we have so many new magic items.
I will say I was gonna. I didn't want to interrupt you if you were going straight into Dreamtown, but Todd does tell Marshall very specifically to watch Rain and make sure no one takes that field.
okay.
Rain is sleeping with the shield strapped to his back.
Okay.
We'll
so-
take first watch then, and yeah,
Like
language.
with Fernie.
Okay.
And Fernie second.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
Todd and Hellebore roll perception checks.
Uh, 20, soft 20.
It's a 17.
17. You both keep your eyes peeled, looking through the Underdark, watching, learning. Todd, you are teaching Hellebore some of the basics of the ancient celestial language. Hellebore's kind of starting to grasp a bit of it. The first watch goes by uninterrupted. Fernick and Todd, roll perception checks.
Ahoo.
10.
What do I have for perception again? Dirty 20. Holy shit.
Okay. Keep your eye out. The dark, not enough to obscure you as you keep watch. The night goes by uninterrupted. Rain.
Is not here.
Oh.
They said BRB.
Well, that's fine. Hellebore.
Hellebore.
As sleep takes you. You are taking heavy breaths. Your feet falling quickly as you run through darkened streets. You do not know where you are. You do not know what you are doing. You do not know where you are going. All you know, this urgent feeling that you need help. Your footfalls echo against buildings, against walls around you. The street's empty, and it feels wrong, but you don't know enough about cities to know if that is just you thinking that it feels wrong, or if it is wrong. You are breathing heavy. You are exhausted. You are in danger. You see out of the corner of your eye someone who looks to be wearing a guard's uniform, and immediately you turn and dart down a nearby alleyway, trying, praying, hoping that you weren't seen. You don't know what is happening. You just know that you need to run, that you need to hide. Eventually, as you run from alley to alley, staying out of sight, avoiding guards wherever you can, you find yourself on a street that is familiar to you. You've been here before. Recently. As you stand across the road from the temple to Wafar.
Ooh.
Breathing heavy, you see two dark figures standing just at the entrance of the temple, speaking with one another. Your eyes land on one of them, familiar. A vampire. A vampire that you know and have fought. Dawn. Dawn Kiatran, the Damus of the Nightwalkers. She appears to be talking to another figure. White hair, maybe half-elf in kind of leathers. They don't look super protective, though. You see on her back a large greatsword. You don't make out much of the conversation, but you hear the half-elf say, "You promised us that everything would be under control, Dawn." To which the vampire says, "And everything is. There was one oversight. But Nyx cannot hide forever." As you hear the name, you instinctively press further against the wall, trying to almost meld into the stone. As the half-elven figure says, "I know he cannot hide forever. I own this city. But you said that everything would be under control." As Dawn shoots back and says, "And like I said, everything is. You are to claim all the glory. The mysterious disappearance of the High Priestess of Wafar just before the attack paves the way for you and your brother to claim all the glory of justice. Isn't that right, Sylphelin?" As the half-elf snarls and says, "When House Cullen's in charge, you will suffer 1,000 deaths, vampire." As Dawn smirks and says, "You can try. But my master is calling, and I believe so is yours. So we part ways for now, Cullen. But when Nyx does show himself, I do hope that you spare a little bit of blood. I've been wanting to taste his for a while." She transforms into a swarm of bats and flies off, and you turn and dart away. As you're running, you catch a glimpse of your own arm. Not the white fur of Hellebore, but the jewel-covered black skin of Nyx.
Oh shit.
Meanwhile, Rain. As sleep takes you, you find yourself stood in an empty void. Darkness all around you. And then you see a face. And then things meld in around you, and you are stood in a small town. Snow covers the ground. The face is nothing special. White-skinned, human woman, blonde hair, pink eyes, and a pair of round glasses. As she speaks with someone in the language of the Empire, do you speak Zemnian?
I think Rain's useless. Rain's useless.
Is that a no then?
Yeah, no.
Okay. You do not understand what she is saying, but she finishes the conversation quickly and walks off at a quickened pace. You follow her, though you don't know why. As she turns back to look at you and says in common, I don't understand why you chose to come with. I told you I could do this alone. Though you don't respond, she reacts as though you did. And she says, I know. You serve the Campbell family and all that. But you didn't have to come. I can handle myself. But fine, if you insist. Just make sure those weird mask freaks don't show up again. After what happened last time. As she walks off, you find yourself awakening. As morning comes for both of you. Well, for all of you.
All right, well, Teleport bolts up, addressing...
And actually, I think that's a good place to call break. If that works for the rest of you.
Sure.
I think so.
Okay. We'll call it 13 back at hour.
Sure.
And stream can hear us again.
Heck.
Is everyone back?
Boo.
Ayla?
I never left,
Okay.
except for the time I actually did leave.
Alright. So as morning comes,
Was there an and or
Yeah, I
continuation
did.
to
You-
I
this?
couldn't tell if there was a continuation.
you wake up.
Wait, we do? Oh shit! I thought we were dead. Fuck! I'm glad we woke up, guys.
Thank God.
Ow.
Hellebore immediately jolts up and like panically looks for Rain. Who, like, let's be honest, she was probably curled up beside anyways, and she like shakes him like awake. Rain, 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 rain.
Hellebore? What's going on?
I
Rain's. Oh, go ahead.
Nyx is in trouble. Like a lot of trouble. We're probably in trouble. We shouldn't go out like the same entrance. We should find another like way to like get out of here. We should go. Ish. Now. Ish.
Rain was still a little drowsy from sleep, but like, it's a full-on adrenaline rush when you mention Nyx is in trouble, and he like bolts up. Where's Nyx? How? What was your dream exactly? Tell me everything.
I was like running around like in the town, and it was weird, and there was like not that many people, and it seemed like really, really weird. And like for some reason I was like, I can't let anyone see me, and I was like darting through the shadows, and it was this whole like thing, and I was like really, really scared. And then like I saw the temple, well, not the temple, the place like that we entered, the place up there, and like there was Dawn, and then like this other person, like this I don't know, this other person, and like they were talking, and they were all like, you know, like I think they're gonna launch that thing, that war thing, and they were all like, we gotta find Nyx. And then like I like ran away, but then I looked down, and it like I was Nyx. Like that. I don't think that we can like go out that same way, because they were there like at the entrance. Like I think they're waiting for us, or like they probably expect us to go out that way, so we probably can't go out that way. But I feel like we like really need to hurry. Like he was panicked, like panicked.
There's no other way to go out. Not one that is close enough to be of help to Nyx.
Rain is going to look over to the dead body, and you can see the workings of an idea just spark in his mind. What if we do go out the same entrance? But they don't know that we have the shield, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I propose you all act as if I have perished. I take the shield and kind of hide away. I can jump back in and, help you guys fight afterwards, but it's very important that we keep the shield out of their hands for the most part. If they are in fact waiting for us, then we should attempt to leave as non-peacefully as possible, yes. But having someone that they don't expect there to show up afterwards, it can help us, catch them on surprise. But we cannot just go around finding another entrance. We have to go through there.
I support Rain's plan. Rain, I would hope you would know best where to find Nyx, and you are able to give them the shield. I assume you did not dream of Kiana this day then.
I'm so sorry, my mind is blanking. What did you say?
I assume you did not dream of Kiana then?
God, who's Kiana? I'm sorry.
The devil that was going to sort out your deal, but if you didn't see them, then I guess the deal's still on.
Oh, yeah. Rain will shake his head. I dreamed, but not of that.
Very well. Yes, I believe the other three of us, using Bates' body here to pretend to be you, I believe this is a good plan.
Rain is going. So.
If nothing else, we have just fought an impossible battle where we had to survive as long as possible. We should be able to hold out for you.
Not only that, but if I'm so sorry. People just got home. Rain is going to pull out because it turns out Rain also has, another shield as well. I'm trying to imagine how Rain was carrying 2 shields around. What he did with the other one after he strapped the second one on.
Harper?
Yeah. Poor Harper, still. So Rain does have, I believe it's a non-magical shield. But it's the shield that he collected from the body in the temple.
All right.
And I'm assuming it didn't ping with detect magic or anything while Rain was carrying it around.
Correct.
Rain will basically work around strapping the shield onto Rain's basically gonna change clothes with Bait, at least the outer layer of clothes, like the chainmail and everything, just equip that all onto Bait.
Wait, hold on. So you're going to take off your outer layer of clothes, the ones that you were wearing that's not typical to you, to give to Bait, to make Bait look like you?
Less so that, more so just, the shield, and,
But wait, I thought the goal was to pretend we didn't have the shield.
True. Unless there's some way that they know we have the shield. There's also that possibility, though. That's what I'm worried about.
Well, if that's the case, there's also the way that they could just track the shield, which means you going away on your own is not viable at all.
True. And we have no reason to suspect they know that we have it. So, okay.
Right.
Nah, that means Rain has to get rid of his fucking outer layer of clothes. Like not the armor or anything, but like the actual good fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Rain is going to just
I do also assume you have invisibility or things that would actually help you get through this undeseen.
Oh yeah, no, Rain's just gonna stealth his way through it.
Oh god.
No, he has invisibility.
Okay.
Also, I'm gonna have Rain take a long rest because I totally forgot to do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Yeah, Rain has invisibility, so like near the end of it, I'm assuming Rain will cast like invisibility, and just like while you guys are up there, he'll dismount from Helibor's wild shape form and try to sneak away.
All right. Sounds like a plan, I guess.
I don't like this.
I don't like this either, but it's the best we got. Let's go.
All right. You begin.
We also have established that they don't know what Rain looks like, right? Because if they did, they would have recognized him in the thing. So we could easily be like, yes, this is our friend Rain, and they would not be able to deny that. Well, Dawn would.
What if we? Okay, wait, no, that's bad. That's okay. We could just. We could.
I mean, they would have to get close because, like, the way we also hid his face, didn't we? So it's just wearing Rain's clothes, but we've hidden it enough that they can't see his face.
I hate to say it, but we could also, like make it to where there is no face.
Nah, I don't think we have to go that far.
Okay.
Well, I mean, obviously we're going to be fighting. They're not going to be able to get close enough to tell whether or not it's Rain. Let's go. We move up.
You ascend back towards the temple of Wafar, where you had descended. And as you make your way back into the crypt in the temple, you fairly quickly find yourself back where you had come from. The crypt empty, having seemingly been cleaned out since you left. What do you do?
Rain will be casting invisibility, like right before they get up there.
Visibility less than an hour, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So we waste no time. We move on as though we're just leaving the crypt normally.
You ascend back out of the temple. As you leave the crypt, you find yourself in the main temple. It is dark, it is unlit. And approaching the entrance is barren. No one is there. You step out into the night. The moon is high in the sky, and you find yourselves in the empty city streets of Wusa City.
No vampire and or person with last name Colin in sight.
Not that you can see, no.
But the streets are empty, and that's also weird, isn't it?
Yes. Especially for such a big city.
I'll prepare the glaive. I've attuned to it, right? So I can
Yep.
use it. And you said it works like a flame tongue?
Yeah, so it's plus 2d6 lightning damage.
Right. But I have to use the bonus action to activate it, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
I would do so.
The electricity crackles off the blade as you activate it.
I'm gonna go ahead and bark good.
The barkskin clings to you like armor.
Spartak, do your core thing too.
What?
Alright. I guess we walk down the street.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be sneaky.
You begin to walk the empty streets of the city.
I'm assuming like we would have talked it out, maybe like go back to Nyx's place through some loop-de-loops and all that.
I was about to say, where are we going?
Yeah, I mean, Todd assumes Nyx is already not there because we've seen Nyx running through the city, but Todd also has nowhere else to go other than there, so I guess that's where we're headed.
You begin to make your way towards where you last remember the entrance to Nyx's underground hideout to be. You find the door there. And it is... you push the door open, and are you, like, trying to stealth once you enter, or are you making yourself known?
I feel like Helvapor has been trying to be quiet during this entire thing, but she's also not the one who would push the door.
Todd? Rain?
Rain will kind of be following along behind the group, unless
Oh, right, Rain's invisible.
yeah,
Fernac?
Rain is invisible.
He'll probably be trying to be somewhat quiet at least.
Rain is going to try to stay kind of away from the group, though, in case they get caught into, a trap or something.
Todd, are you trying to be quiet? Todd?
Tabby, I think your thing's fucked up. If you're talking.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, hello.
I can hear you now.
Hi.
Okay, I've been talking. Yeah, I guess if everyone's trying to be quiet, I'll try to be quiet.
Okay, go ahead and roll stealth checks then. Rain, yours is at advantage because you're invisible.
Oof.
Oh, I definitely need that advantage. Good gracious. Huh, that's gonna be a 21.
Mine's gonna be a 7.
13.
15.
21.
Okay. The three of you who are visible push the door open and begin to enter into the hideout. The entrance looks the same. You find yourself within within the theater where you had first encountered Nyx. However, you see just ahead of you two unfamiliar figures, both dressed in the armor of the city guard, standing where you had met Nyx, like in the same booth, as they are talking to each other in Zemnian.
I do speak Zemnian.
You are able to pick up what sounds like casual conversation, complaining about work, complaining about being woken up to do this job, being woken up to just sit in some empty theater.
I'll stop the group and just say, I believe we are too late for this place. The guards are already here. Okay.
Damn.
Sorry, I dropped a thing I'm fidgeting with.
I would rather not get involved with local law enforcement. I wouldn't want to kill anyone for just doing their job.
I suppose we scoot away then.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You slip out, luckily unseen. Where are you off to next?
Great question. That's just an amazing question. Oh my god.
I don't know. Would Rain have any form of?
Not really.
Did we give Nyx anything last time we seen him?
I
A
don't,
black eye? Broken bones?
Yeah, I don't think you gave
Damn.
him anything physical.
But I know he has gems, right? We
Mhm.
saw that in the dream. Can I locate object those gems?
Ooh, okay. You cast locate object targeting the jewelry that he wears. And you do get a ping.
Alright. I'll let's try it in that way.
Okay. It is actively on the move, and it is moving quick. And
Okay.
it's about 400 feet away.
I guess I'll start moving that way. I don't know. I don't even know that Rain is with us, or else I would like tell him. But I don't want to say out loud because we don't know who's watching us.
Rain does see that you are moving with like reason, so Rain would follow.
Okay. You quickly move through the city, following the ping. About 2 minutes after you cast the spell, it stops moving.
I think I actually start like, if I wasn't already running towards it, just in case.
Okay. You pick up the pace as soon as you notice it stop moving. Making your way through the city, when it takes you to, you stop about 10 feet away from the ping, and it is like, the ping, the location of the ping suggests it is behind a brick wall.
I look to the brick
Fun.
wall, and I know Nyx can use magic, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just say, Nyx, if you can hear us, we're here to help.
There's a moment of silence before a hand comes through the wall, grabs you, and pulls you into it. Do you resist?
All right. Nope.
Okay. You are pulled through. I will note that the hand is not Nyx's skin color.
Okay.
You are pulled through. Hellebore, Fernic, Rain, I assume you guys step through the wall, following quickly after?
Yes.
Yeah.
Quickly stepping in behind as Todd gets pulled in. Todd, immediately you see the person who pulled you in appears to be a human woman, light skin, a like massive wide-brimmed hat that's like tall and pointed. It's a fucking wizard's hat. Though she's dressed in clothing that would not be described as modest. Long white hair and these beautiful, almost glowing pink eyes. As she pulls you in, she says, okay, look, I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's going on. The city guard is going insane. As she says, they are tearing everything apart. And then you hear the familiar voice of Nick speak up. Calm down. She takes a deep breath.
I will note, one of us has a body that looks like it's dressed like Rain that we purposely made to look like Rain.
Oh
As you
Just gets
turn,
shot.
as you turn to the sound of Nyx's voice, however, you see he has a bandage wrapped around his eyes.
Ah.
We lucked out, guys. We lucked out.
Oh boy, oh boy.
As he says, "Who goes there?"
Your best friend.
It is Todd, Hellebore, and Fernick.
Where's Rain? Is he with you?
I look around. I don't know if Rain is with us.
Rain is going to wait and gather more information.
Rain
You have
is.
blind sight.
I do have blind sight. Are you within 10 feet of me?
Rain is purposely staying away, like trying to stay away from the group, so in case they get trapped.
How big? So are you staying outside the wall?
Not necessarily outside the wall. So how big is the room? I guess we should ask.
The room is about 50 feet, give or take. And there are quite a few others within the room as well.
Does
I still
anyone
feel like
mention the dead
whenever-
body?
Would they have pulled me so far into the room that I am no longer near the entrance?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then yeah, I just say Rain is safe. He split off to find you.
Nyx sighs in relief. Oh, good. As the mage who pulled you in says, "Okay, wait, wait. You're Rain's friends."
Indeed.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, shit. Fuck. That's not good.
Is that an issue?
Well, no, yes, no, no. You being Rain's friends isn't the issue. Rain being in the city is an issue.
We will leave as soon as our business is concluded.
I have no issue with you being in the city. I have no issue with Rain being in the city. It's people are after him who are in the city.
Yes. I know this much.
Nyx speaks up at this point and says, "Serena, it might be a good idea to start with introductions." Right, shit. Hi. I'm Serena, Archmage of Wusa City.
Archmage. You were not aware of the guard's plan?
She shakes her head. No, I tend to stay out of everything.
I am Todd Devlin.
Todd Devlin. Wait, as in...
As in, you've heard my name?
Yeah, you know, here and there, from one of my friends who may or may not be your, wife. Serena smiles. I knew Margaret
now-
when she was young.
You knew Margaret?
We were good friends. Kind of.
How have you ended up here?
Oh, well, we met here when she came here on vacation. And then we kept in touch for a while through magical communications. She mentioned that she met a man and was getting married and moving to the forest, and I hadn't heard from her since. I did hear that, I did hear about what happened, which is a shame. I was actually going to try and meet you to see if I could, visit her burial site, but not right now because.
Yes, perhaps later. These are my companions. I adjusted for them to introduce themselves.
Phoenixeros, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Does no one mention the fact that they're carrying around a dead body?
No one has so far, so.
No, not yet.
And I didn't like say anything, but like can't help but notice you kind of are carrying a dead body.
Are we? Oh, so I suppose we are.
Yes, this is.
We never got. Right? No, he didn't have a name.
Yeah, this is a friend of ours who perished. But it is no consequence at the matter.
Well, that sucks. Look, okay, here's the thing. The guard went crazy. I don't know what happened, but the Cullen household has the head of the guard by some sort of chokehold. They've been in charge of the guard for years. I don't know why now all of a sudden they would clamp down on it. I don't trust. I think this has to do with Sylvellen. I don't think this has anything to do with Odysseus.
I look around and I just say out loud, Rain, if you are here, please show yourself.
Can he put a hand on Nyx's shoulder?
Oh, Christ.
As Nyx kind of turns to look, turns his head towards empty space, and he says, "Who's there?"
Yeah, Nyx is unfazed by you being invisible. He can't see you anyway.
Rain isn't gonna say anything.
All right. Well, we still hear Nyx turn and say, "Who's there?" So,
Yeah.
Nyx, do you have something?
Someone put a hand on my shoulder. Who is it?
I see.
Ghosts of New Eden.
Rain is gonna go to ruffle Nyx's hair.
As soon as he feels it, he goes, "Ah, hello, Rain."
What did happen to you, Nyx?
I had a run-in with a guard just before Serena met me. Or before she pulled me in here. Wherever here is.
Is there perhaps a private area we can talk?
He
More
just,
private?
You can feel the look he's trying to give you as he says, "How would I know? I haven't been able to see since before I got pulled in here. I don't know where here is."
What happened to your theater being safe? Oh.
My
Go on.
theater, about 8 hours ago, I suddenly lost connection with the sole reason I was able to keep it mobile.
Oh, that's good news.
What did you do?
I think it worked. Maybe.
What?
So, Nyx, let's try to find a
Rain, what did you do?
Okay, hold on. Well, it's not what we did, actually. It's just, that bitch had it coming. I do think, Todd, this means that it should be handled now, though.
You believe so?
I think so. If Nick's lost connection, then I think that means that, well,
Then we have nothing tying us to the city anymore, do we?
we are freed. Yes, we are. Nix, we saved you a lot of trouble taking care of that devil.
You killed the devil?
We
Kill it,
didn't.
Stronghead.
We didn't do anything. First of all, I need to clarify that we did not do anything.
Rain, the only reason I was able to have half of the free time I did to research a possible escape was because of her.
You were making dumb decisions. That's well.
I was trying to save our fucking lives.
Nix, perhaps this is not the type of conversation to have in public company.
As Serena says, yeah, especially because the illusory wall isn't exactly soundproof. But what I can offer is, I can get you guys out of the city.
Serena, will you be safe? Will these people be safe?
I'll be fine. These people should be fine. They're under my protection.
Nix, take this opportunity. Come with us. We can help keep you safe.
Rain, you destroyed everything I had been working for.
It's not all lost, Nix. We'll find better options for you, okay?
Rain, the Nightwalkers are dead because of you. He gestures around the room. This is all who survive.
How?
Looking around, most of the people in here look like civilians. There are a few who are dressed like Nightwalkers, maybe 10. Them and Dawn, who is a traitor.
They were going to attack you either way.
Yeah, but I could have gotten us to safety by transporting our hideout elsewhere to another city, for God's sake, if you hadn't killed the devil!
I will repeat again, I did not kill the devil. Now, Nix.
Whatever you did, you seemed pretty fucking proud of yourself that the devil was gone.
The devil had a hold of both. Again, this is not a conversation. Rain kind of stops for a moment. He's about to go into this again, but he looks around at the crowd. This is not a conversation to have out in public. Just come with us, Nix. We'll keep you safe. We can talk about this.
Nix, if you have truly lost everything here, then there is nothing keeping you here.
Come on, it can be like old times again, Nix. It'll be fine.
Like old times? Like old times.
I mean,
we trusted each other back in the old times. We didn't turn and stab each other in the backs in our old times, Rain.
Nix, this display is not going to help anything. We really need to keep this. We are in public, keep in mind. We can have this conversation on the road. Just come with us.
Or we can have this conversation in my tower.
There, solution. We'll go to the tower, okay?
Serena turns to the rest of the crowd. I'll be right back. She reaches a hand out, puts one hand on Nix's shoulder, and then holds out another hand towards Todd.
Sure, I'll take her hand.
Everyone link up.
Rain still has a hand on Nyx's shoulder.
We link up.
As soon as everyone is touching at least one other person in the link, Serena mutters an incantation, and you all, you feel as though you are falling up or ascending down. Left is right, and right is up, and down is left, and you are falling, free falling, and then your feet touch solid ground, and you are standing in the center of a teleportation circle. As she smiles and says, "There, much more private."
Okay.
You hear immediately a voice speak up. "Ah, mistress, you have returned!" As she says, "We have guests, so..." And she just waves her hand. You don't even get to see the source of the voice before you hear the sound of magic, and you recognize the same sound that occurs when Harbor is dismissed.
Oh.
Yeah, familiar.
As she says, "Now, I'm gonna go make you guys some tea. And you guys, if you go out that door there, that'll lead directly to kind of like my study room where it's basically a living room. You guys can talk in there. Don't touch anything. Okay?"
Oh no.
Because
Rain's gonna touch all of the things.
Because about half of the things in there will explode immediately. The other half will turn into monsters that will kill you immediately. The other half won't do anything.
Don't worry, we get it. We won't touch anything.
Everything is super magical and super dangerous if you don't know what you're doing, basically.
Surprised Fernek noises at Rain saying that he's not gonna touch anything.
I already was imagining Rain in the middle of this dramatic conversation with his best friend ever, as he is also making his way around the room to touch her.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I could see both ways, honestly.
Now, I'm gonna go make you guys some tea. Do you guys have any preferences?
Black?
Rain, I do believe this Nyx situation is yours to sort out.
Yes.
Serena, may I join you for tea? For
Oh.
the making.
Yes, of course. Margaret always, I remember when she first was talking about you, she was talking about your tea. I'd love to see how you make it. And also to get out of this extremely awkward atmosphere.
I was gonna say, would
Fernek?
it be okay if I joined you as well?
Fernek, Hellebore, why don't you go join them for tea? I will take Nyx and Harbor, and we'll go discuss.
That sounds like a really good idea.
I'll just
If I come back
stat
and either of you are fighting, I swear to gods.
I mean, we will be fighting, probably, but hopefully it's resolved peacefully.
As she leads the three of you away, she leads you guys into the kitchen where she kind of snaps her fingers as a few kitchen utensils kind of fly around. A kettle positions itself on top of a small stack of sticks that light a flame, and you watch the kettle fill up with water as it begins to boil. A few cupboards swing open. Some sugar and cream come flying out, and a few cups line up next to the kettle. And another cupboard opens itself, and you can see various teas in there. As she looks to the three of you and says, you guys are travelers, right? You adventure around, you wander, you kind of do all that, right?
Indeed.
I was actually wondering if you could do me a favor. She kind of hops up on the counter. I received a letter the other day from a friend. And they were asking me for something that I frankly can't do. They were looking for someone. They were looking for someone. She's supposed to be like some powerful druid or something. Oh God, what was the name? It's like right on the tip of my tongue.
What did it start with?
Fuck, I don't remember. It was like a plant name.
Helibor.
Just for note on here, Helibor would have requested that we leave the dead body out by now, because it has been established that dead body make tummy go grumble, and this thing's rotting by now.
Mm-hmm.
So, like,
Yeah.
she would
Yeah.
literally be like, please, remove me from this.
Okay.
But just during all of this, like, conversation, like, even before that, she looks not happy to be where she is at currently. There is people, there is unfamiliar setting. This does not make her a very comfortable person. And she already seemed like something was weighing heavily on her mind as it was. But her eyes sort of flit up at that. Not as alarmed as it looks, though, because that's common for a druid.
I think the name started with an A or something. She's supposedly this, like, immortal archdruid or something.
Helibor was taking a sip of her tea and chokes on it.
I'm really sorry that you don't have a lot to go off of, but they said they needed her urgently.
What's his name? Amaryllis, perhaps?
That's it! That's the one! They said they needed her urgently and that they were, like, in, like, grave danger or something just north of here. But I don't know where to find this Amaryllis, and I haven't really gotten out of this tower in, like, 2 centuries at this point.
2 centuries?
Yeah.
How old are you?
Oh, gods, how old am I now? I stopped keeping count, but I mean, I was already an archmage by the time APS was founded.
So you are not human, then?
No, I am. For
I
the
gotta
most
just
part.
look at her to go on.
For the most part, I'm human.
Very well. With a glance towards Helibor, for Helibor to jump in if she wants.
I just want to note, like, she literally seems frozen in shock after, like, just a... Somehow she seems like she has gotten even paler. It's a look of, like... I feel like it's like that top-down view of, like, an anime shot where their, like, eyes are, like... Like, you know what I'm fucking talking about. It's that. It's that.
I'm afraid Amaryllis will not be able to help. But assuming
Do you think maybe you could go in her place?
this was my next offer.
There's a druid circle in the Gotskafon forest. They needed help. I received the letter a day and a half ago.
Just, like, barely squeaks up. Like, she's not even, like, looking at them. Like, she's still, like, looking, like, straight ahead.
What was wrong there?
They didn't really go into too much detail in the letter, just that there was some rot that needed to be cleansed and that Amaryllis would know what to do.
You sent it?
The Archdruid, I think.
It is up to you, Hellebore.
Yo, she can't do this, man. Can this be like a swingy stool so she can like swing around, just
Sure.
hop off of this, and like you would just see her like wordlessly go into the other room where like they spawned, close the door behind her, and then you just hear wails of crying.
Should I not have mentioned druids?
Amaryllis was her mother.
Oh shit. Fuck. Okay,
Give her a few moments. I expect she will want to help.
okay. If you don't, just let me know. I'm sure I can pay someone else to do it, maybe.
I do have a question of your safety, Serena.
Yeah?
Are you safe against the Collins and Zigard?
Oh,
Are you sure they will not touch you?
the Cullens wouldn't dare.
But the people you harbor.
The people I harbor... Look, the thing is, they wouldn't hurt me, okay? Too much rides on me being me
The
and whatnot. Hurting the people I
Cullens
harbor
are
is another
very...
question.
The Collins are very set in their ways.
Trust me, I know. I've been dealing with them since the first Cullen. I think.
Have you?
I think?
What was their name?
Gosh, it was like... Edward, I think. Yeah, Edward Cullen.
Ah. I see.
He, founded the... Or, no, I don't think he well, okay. I think he's the one who brought the Cullens, like, front and center. I don't think he actually founded them.
I don't think I would know it. Was an Edward after my time?
An Edward would have been, like, just after your time.
Would I have, like, known about my grandson Edward or something?
You probably heard the name, circle around, imperial politics, shortly after you left. Your exact relation to Edward Cullen, you probably wouldn't know exactly what it was, but definitely there is a blood connection there. But Edward Cullen, became a big name in the city shortly after you left. By shortly, I do mean like 50 years after you left, but in your timeline, that's shortly.
Todd thinks for a moment and just says, I must apologize then for causing you so much grief.
Honestly, things were getting boring until this happened. But why are you acting like you caused this? Last I checked, you weren't Silfel Cullen. Unless you are. That would be a really good disguise, since I've got, like, my true side active and everything.
Oh, you do,
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So I suppose you do see what I am.
There we go. It just clicked. That's why you're... Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Todd kind of chuckles and just says, I did not mean for my family to take what I said so seriously.
You win some, you lose some. I wasn't gonna, like, mention what you were in case your friends didn't know.
They are rare.
Okay. Well, you can never be too safe, right? Like, that's not my place to reveal. I'm not gonna be like, oh, hello, you're a white person.
Well, I wish I could stay and offer my services to fix the mess I have made, but my party is needed elsewhere.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Look, Nyx is a good kid. I've been keeping my eye on him since he showed up here. But the Cullens have their reasons, dedicated to the god of justice and all that. They believe this is their divine right or whatever. And I swear to you, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. I don't trust Sylphilin. I think there's something else going on here. There's like corruption or something. I don't trust her one bit.
I would say trust your instincts. Yes.
Yeah, my instincts have gotten me, like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 centuries at this point? I don't remember.
I'm curious, sir. I look forward to hearing from you again. Perhaps we have much more to discuss than just Margaret.
Serious conversations.
Only as serious as you would like them to be.
All right.
Perhaps we will be fortunate enough to have a more casual one by the time we meet again.
Well, I hope so, because I hate serious conversations. This whole situation is like a bit too much for me. And like, this is why I don't do dating, because that is just serious conversation after serious conversation, and it's like, I understand why, but that's just too much work for me. I haven't dated anyone in 4 or 5 centuries.
This is fair.
I
But,
almost asked out Margaret.
Oh god.
But like, then there's also the whole age thing and how I like, eternally youthful, blah blah blah, all that, and it's like, I'd outlive anyone that I date and anyone I try and fall in love with, and that's a whole thing. And after the 5th ex that I outlived, I'm like totally done with that.
Todd kind of smiles at that and like tilts his head, like trying to be like, you know who you're talking to.
As she says, I mean, I'm sure you get it. And to each their own, but I'm done dealing with that shit,
This is fair. I have never found the joys of falling in love to be without their benefits.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I might give it another shot in, like, I don't know, a few decades.
I hope you may find the one.
But
Furnock just quietly married, just standing there like, I'm just...
But I don't know. If I'm gonna do the whole love thing, I'd prefer it be another immortal.
Todd kind of sees like where that could hint at and says, "Well, I do hope you find someone else like that. Then, I for one enjoy serious conversations."
I wasn't talking. I'm so sorry. I didn't even mean to imply. No, you're not my type.
Excellent.
Yeah. No,
is Hellboy screaming this entire time?
Yes.
Tori? Okay.
So you can still hear it.
I guess we wait for longer.
Well, I mean, your friend, probably.
Fernick?
No, the cat.
Hellebore.
Yeah, her, Hellebore. She's still. The tea's practically, like, or at least the water's practically done. Do you want to?
I think there was a moment where Todd like get some, like when someone suggests dating their daughter and a father like has that "Well, are you fucking serious?" look. There's a moment of that before she mentions the tea, and then it's like, oh, okay.
Like, it's, the water's, like, done, so if you want to do your thing and maybe bring her a cup and try and calm her down. Or I can use some magic, but it's like, usually when I do the magic, people get mad at me for that, and I don't know why, because it's like, I'm just using calm emotions.
It is fine. I will handle this.
Okay.
I'll go make some tea. And I do think we need to cover Nyx and Rain before the session's over.
I was actually thinking of starting next week with that.
Yeah, it's literally session end time right now.
Fair enough.
It gives us time to kind of think as well, though.
So, with that being said, thank you all for coming, both viewer and player. And I'll see you all next week. Goodbye.
What? Farewell.